topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels are microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast. What's up? 1 2 1 2. Is my bomb on? Welcome. It's Wednesday. It's Wisdom. Wu-Tang Wednesday. Wisdom Wednesday. It's still almost close to the weekend Wednesday. Yes. I want to say, hey, everybody, what's good? Welcome to another episode of Killah Priest Podcraft. I am your host, Killah Priest, the Iron Sheik from the Middle East. I'm almost there, so prepare to say peace. And running the rock is none other than ADA Dizzle.
Yeah, what's good? Welcome back. It's going to be a wild show. Let's go.
Not too soon, not too far. You know, co-host Napah Shadah is in the building. Yes, on the craft.
Peace to the darkest minds of the light, to Killah Priest, AD, and all of the wonderful people joining us. Thank you for being here.
What's good? I want to shout out to everybody in there. Solomon. Solo Gems will be here a little bit later. He is taking care of some work. You know what I mean? Doing a little, getting his teeth fined up. You know what I mean? Just it. But he'll be
maintenance.
Getting some maintenance done, man. That's good. Always good to take
self-maintenance.
Self-maintenance. That's right. Shout out to Overkill. He says, "Killer Rockets, don't stop it. Killer Rocket, don't stop." Brown Buffalo. Shout out to Danny Selena, as always, beautiful. He said, "Welcome to the Killah Priest Podcraft. Peace to the Brother Glow." I am Brother Glow. I am Napah Shadah. I like when you say that, Napah. Cap Jones, definitely fit. You know what I mean? Oh man, Cap Jones, what up, my brother? Shout out to Cap Jones, man. He said, "Peace, priest." Yes, man, to the darkest minds of the light. Yes. Jack's Lane, the craft room. Shout out to everybody that's in there, man. If you're just coming in, you're just joining the show. I'm your host, Killah Priest, and we're going to have a beautiful show today. We're going to go into a lot. It's going to be an amazing show today, I'm telling you. But, you know, I have to shout out.
Amazing.
Yes, indeed. It's my man name, man. Mr. Amazing. What's up, Napah? How's your day going so far?
Let me unmute because I will just be going and I'll be muted. So
yeah.
My day is going awesome. I just want to make sure that I'm coming in clear on the Podcraft. Beam me up, but sometimes I'll be like glitching. And I know why. It's because I have so many tabs open. But am I okay? Am I coming in clear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know that that's from Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, the little kid who loved television?
Uh-huh.
And he wanted to be on TV, and then he got shrunken down. And he kept on saying, "Am I coming in clear?" He was so rude. So, right. Am I coming in clear?
Yeah, exactly.
And his mom was like, "You're so small." She's like, "I don't care. Am I coming in clear?" Anyway.
Yeah, you know, we watch some old school movies. You gotta watch them, man. Those classics. I mean, they were more real back then, you know. Willy Wonka. Yeah. Chocolate Factory. I was a Pippi Longstockings. I was into Pippi Longstockings. Remember her?
Yeah, Pippi Longstocking. I never really watched it though.
Yeah.
I read the books.
Yeah.
Let's see, since you're talking about Pippi Longstocking, that makes me think of Huckleberry Finn,
hey,
Mark Twain.
That's right. Huckleberry Finn. Yes. Which brings us to Forest of the Happy Ever After. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes.
Which brings us in there, man. Shout out to everyone who's gotten the album. I've been getting some great reviews, and I want to say thank you all for everybody who's purchasing the physical CDs. And we have the LP soon. I said the LP, I take it back, the 12-inch.
Mm-hmm.
He said we have the album. Word. So, man, thank y'all so much. And yo, that thing you put out, AD, is so dope. The We got the commercial.
Oh yeah, a little short. I put out a YouTube short.
Yeah, did you see that yet, Napah?
No, I didn't. I need to see it. Is it on the channel, your channel?
Yeah.
It's coming out on the Instagram soon. I don't know if Ryan posted it yet.
Sean.
Oh.
Or Sean.
Yeah, Sean. It didn't post it yet? Oh, well, we got to find that out. Did you hit him?
Are you promoting the channel or the album? Excuse me, Priest.
Both. Shout out to Tahuti Ma'at.
Shout out to Tahuti Ma'at, my brother.
Wherever there's a Nepal, Tahuti's there.
And you know what? Tahuti shows love to so many people. He loves he is one of the most lovable people. I think Tahuti indulges in some of the firmament activities. I'm not sure. Because I heard you talking about some things, AD, before backstage. You know, that really makes AD also, you really kick back. Like, I wish I could be more like that, you know, just really just chill. I got to work on that, right?
It's my Pisces nature. You know what I'm saying? I'm underwater.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Is Tahuti a Pisces? Are you a Pisces, Tahuti? Let us know.
Yeah, hit that super chat. Everybody that's in there. I
You are in deep reading.
No, not for Tahuti, but I'm just saying. Yeah, hit that. Hit us up in the chat. I'm so used to saying it. Yeah, hit us up in the chat and let us know your sign, Tahuti.
Yeah.
Yes, I do so. You put the mushroom in there. When we get into that, that's going to be great. I can't wait to get into that build. We got something very good. Napah, we was talking over the weekend, and man, she did a build. And we're going to get into that. It's going to be some deep stuff, man. Some deep stuff that I like about this firmament and all of this good shrooms.
Yeah, and it all links back to the forest of the happy ever after.
That's right. Well, right now, guess what? I just want to do this real quick. So shout out to John Newsom. He sent this. We finally got his his present
delivery.
Yeah, his delivery right here. Ooh. So for the Podcraft, we're gonna open it up right now in front of everybody. So it won't be nothing weird.
This is reminiscent of Mr. Rogers, you know, when he's like, I got a special delivery.
Yes. What used to bring Mr. Rogers' joint? Who was it? A car?
Remember, he would get a delivery from Mr. Feely, the postman, and you just made me think of how we have a delivery.
Of Mr. Feely. Yeah. Mr. Philly, yeah, exactly.
Mr. Rogers. Shout out to Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, Mr. Philly. We have any Mr. Rogers music, or we'll get flagged for it?
Mr. McFeely. I think it was McFeely.
Yeah, he had the big. Remind me of the Wiz from the Wizard of Oz. All right, so I'm opening this thing here.
Funny fast film gave me an idea.
Yeah, I don't want to prank it towards her. There you go. Yeah, there go Mr. Philly. I like when Eddie Murphy did it, killed it. Shut up. All right, so, there's one layer, another box. Let me see. Hold on, let me see.
What is that?
Let me see this. Remember that?
Those sound bites are hilarious.
All right, we're gonna, all right. So I'm just, oh, wow, he's really put this up in here. Okay, so. What we have here? We have still must be delicate. Got a little what's this? Air bubbles. Air bubbles. We have keep it clean. Boom. And then we have let's move out this stuff right here. I don't want to be tricky with this stuff. All right, hold on. There's a lot of whoa, hold up. Oh wow. Hold up.
Oh,
boom. Oh, wow. This is the solo gem. It says, congratulations, God Nature. This is solo jet. This is to, let's find out what this is. To Killah Priest. All right. Boom. And this is to AD. AD sending electrical signals across the fungal net of the Podcraft. Man, everybody in tune. It's the fungi.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Yeah, and then we're gonna put this down. Do you want to open yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's AD here.
Nice.
How you know it's for me? Where's my name at?
It's right there. Look.
Oh, okay. Oh, he wrote it on the packaging.
So I was showing y'all right there. Boom.
Yeah.
Okay. There's something for y'all, you know. You open
Yeah,
your-
peace to the whole craft. I see you and I love you all. You're so awesome.
Okay. Another box. I want to make this look all crazy. I want to clean stuff up in here. When Solomon come, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay.
What's this?
Ah,
Oh, wow.
What's this mug?
another mug.
Oh, it's a mug.
Shot. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Not just a regular mug.
Check out this mug right here.
Check this out,
how
y'all.
beautiful is that?
It's a mug with the forest and critters, mushrooms. Oh, thank you so much. He has the owl, the butterfly, the elk. Oh,
Shroom mugs.
shrooms is on here. Yo,
I
shout out.
got a whole bunch of shrooms in this mug.
Oh man, shout out to shrooms. Remember shrooms?
That's awesome.
Hey,
Beautiful.
orange on the inside.
It has the ring. Oh man, I like this stuff, man. This is dope. It gives me a good dopamine.
Got shrooms all over this mug.
Yep. Hold up.
This mug right here.
Yep. My sister right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to your sister.
Thank you, John.
Yeah. I might have to take
This is a big ass mug. I could drink soup out of this.
Yeah, you can drink soup out of mugs. You can
Know
drink
what I'm
anything
saying?
out of
I could put my raisin bran in here.
cereal.
Yeah, right?
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John, so much, man. And I know is when he come, he can open up here. Another mug.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Yeah, this is so beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Is our video stuttering or is it just me?
I was thinking that, but I thought it was just me.
I say he likes the shape. I like the shape too. It's kind of big, right? I like this one.
Getting a little
Put some-
stutter.
There's some tea up in there.
Break on through to the other. I'm reading the chat. Let me start reading the chat. Mwah, to the chat. Okay. So now let me get focused on this beautiful artwork. Now, did he just do the painting or did he actually have someone do the pottery, like make the mug?
I'm assuming it was made that way, like they purchased it.
Yeah, I don't think I don't know if he made this.
Oh, that's not his artwork on the mug?
I don't
think so.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it. It's like it's like it's like a woodsy, very there's a
That's cool.
Yeah, very woodsy outdoor. You could get this anywhere. I think he kind of like fit the
It's
narrative.
like a collector's mugs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Collector.
Now that's so funny you said that, Priest.
Right.
Because you're like, you can just get this anywhere, and then he comes in later. Yes, that's one of my exclusive designs.
Yeah. I
this with
hand
my heart.
painted those
Well,
myself.
you gotta tell us, John.
I know, right?
Yo, man. If I apologize if you did.
I know.
But I'm going out on the wing and said, I don't
Mine
know.
says
Oh, yeah,
mushrooms
he's
on
at
the
the
box.
99 cent
This
store.
says, well, look, it says the woodland forest.
Cognitive
Well,
surplus.
Yeah.
Wow.
Science meets
So he did-
design.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Sustainable
So
It's
goods.
actually very nicely packaged. Like,
We love it though.
Very
I'm
cool
very
company.
happy. It says
yeah.
Please
Either way, it's a
recycle.
great gift, and we appreciate you for
Yeah.
that. So
That's beautiful.
shout out to
Either
John
way.
Newsom.
you know mugs. When you have a mug like this, you really normally think of grandma, or you think of you want to get into like a
It's a big ass mug.
yeah,
though.
you think of bears. You know what I'm saying? You just want to sit by the window.
My mug is still bigger. Don't play with me, AC.
Mm. Oh damn!
Is that the witch's brew?
This is the witch's brew. I'm having some witch's brew today.
Hey,
Of course, from the forest, all the delicious little delectables from the forest floor.
hey.
And maybe a couple toads are in here too. Eye of Newt.
Yes, yes,
Mm.
yes, man. Thank you so much, man.
Cute
Once
little
again for that.
newts. Yeah, that's beautiful. And John has such great energy. He's
Yeah.
always so positive and so excited
Right.
about just the album and the art. So shout out to John Newsom, definitely. And his gallery. Oh my gosh, the gallery that he worked in. I wish I
Right.
could remember. Damn.
Yeah,
Well-
it's up in Kansas. It's in Kansas. No more?
Yes.
Somebody said a
Beautiful
mug.
people.
Somebody said mug shrooms.
Mushrooms.
All right.
That's a good one.
Huh?
That's a good one.
Yeah, I like it, man. All right. Let me put this in. All right.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
Very nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
very nice, very nice, very nice. You have some unfinished business.
Yeah. Somebody say espresso mode. Make sure y'all load up. Get your tea ready. Get your tea, your coffee, or your sake, or maybe your whiskey, or your water. You know what I'm saying? Well, get your tea, and this is everybody get it ready. Get your water temperatures right, and let's get ready to sip. Napah had did a build over the weekend. That was kind
And don't forget the priest. Say the name of the show.
Oh, the basic instruction before leaving Earth.
Yeah.
Yes. On the basic instruction before leaving Earth, Saturdays, she did a something that was very interesting, and it was about it's beautiful when we start talking about mushrooms, and I got something for you too. I can't wait till you get into it. But I just felt it real. I watched some of it, and I thought it was very interesting, and I was like, dang, she's going deep in this, and she was relating it to the scriptures. We spoke about it a little bit, and this is all going into the forest too. We're still staying in the forest. Yes. Somebody said a team effort. I like that. Cap Jones.
Oh, Sean just posted the Instagram of the short.
Shout out to Sean.
So y'all gonna see a little bit of gnome.
Hey.
Know what I'm saying?
I am the gnome.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, the saying. You know what I mean?
Flames, plants off a cliff hang.
Yeah.
There it goes.
That track is fire, yo.
Yeah,
that track stays in your head. And you know what else is catchy? It stays in my head is the person saying the forest of the happy ever after. Nature. Nature. Yeah.
Welcome, nature. Welcome. Yeah.
I start waking up and then I hear songs from that album popping up in my head.
Yeah,
ooh,
exactly.
Nice.
It could be because I mixed and mastered so much of it that it's in my head for a minute. But yeah.
No, that's nice. That's a nice vibration, AD.
Yeah. It's springtime music.
Yeah.
Very appropriate.
Yes. We didn't discuss the maypole either. We need to tie that into the maypole in the middle of the forest. I know people are like, that's pagan, that's Satan, that's pagan worship. But the maypole, they do it they usually go in the middle of the forest and they set it up and they do their rituals in the May, May crowning. So, forest of the happy ever after. This is so much synchronicity, just like chunk. It's just like all coming together. It's awesome.
Yeah, it was perfectly timed. It's a lot of good synchronicity. It's the
Yeah.
power of Mayday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I wanted to add on to what the pod just
Go
said.
ahead.
No, they have forest retreats. They have I saw something, I forgot the name of it, where you just walk into a forest and you just walk into the forest, and that's actually the therapy right there. And they have these big trees like redwood forest, the redwood trees, and you just walk up in there and they just tree huggers, and
Yes. I'm a tree hugger.
there you go. Shout out to the tree huggers out there. Somebody
And
said,
I'm a mountain hugger also.
hey, shout out to the mountain huggers. Shout out to the mountain huggers.
Inside information.
Hey. Yeah, no doubt. That's the
But anyway, Priest, you were saying you were talking about. I really love how you were talking a little bit about the mycelium and the firmament.
Yes, yeah. I felt it very interesting. I wanted to add on. There was something else. Yeah, definitely the mycelium. I think it's magic. We talked about a lot of things. You was going into some stuff too, and it was like, when you think of mushrooms, you think we say the Smurfs, but you brought something up that was kind of good too.
Strawberry shortcake.
Strawberry shortcake. Hey, Shadah.
And all her other sisters or friends, they're all mushrooms.
They're all mushrooms. Wow. You got to pull up strawberry shortcake.
and also the sister, what's her name? Orange Crush.
Orange Crush.
I gotta meet out because I know my daughter knows. Let me call her.
Okay. Shout out to Knowledge Born. I see you in the building. Peace to the God, Knowledge Born. In the building, Fats Art King. Freddie Colley said, we are mycelium. I do believe that in some ways, and that's the bill. That's what we're going to get into.
Orange blossom.
Yeah, orange blossom. Orange blossom. Yep. Yep. And then last week we didn't get to play Spider in a couple of songs, so we're going to get in all of that. Mm-hmm. But let's tap into, and we're going to take our time and get into it.
Gonna take our time.
Yeah, there's something about that geometric shapes of the. We a lot of times we talk about the shape of the snowflake. They say no other snowflakes is the same. But then what about that? What about that web weaver? You know, the weaver spider and the dive bell spider that create these shapes that no one showed them, and they do the architects themselves in this geometric shape that didn't come from, human. So they kind of build it their way. You know what I'm saying? Even yeah, we're in the forest. So Napah, yeah, exactly. You was as you were going on into the mycelium. I said somebody in there said in the chat room said we are mycelium. You were tagging on to your build. He must have saw your build. You were going into something, and yeah, I want to talk about that, and tell us about this mycelium.
Oh, that was a good one. Okay, thank you, Priest. Thank you so much. That was a good one that you had up there, AD, before, if you go back, because we can look at the mycelium just when we talk about, look at that, Priest, webs, that ties into the hyphae. If you take a single strand of the web, single hyphae, and then you build it all together. Oh, look at that's perfect.
Yeah, that's it.
Right there. Keep it on that one. Remember when I told you about the clouds?
Yeah.
As above, so below.
Yes.
That's firmament. The hyphae come together to form the mycelium, and it's so amazing. This is what you can correlate it with science. Scientifically, it can be argued that fungus came before bacteria. New science is showing us in a basalt, or in basalt, the rock quarry in stone in South Africa. Sorry, in my video I said South America. I was all over the place. In South Africa, they found evidence of mycelium, possibly, most likely it's fungus, fungi, and it is about 2.5 to 3 billion years old. So now we've got the bacteria where we've been told bacteria's first. But no, when you really look at the ancient writings and you look at the science, it points to this baby right here. This beautiful, mysterious, phenomenal being, this organism, which is not just mycelium though. We're talking about fungus, right? I mean, it sounds a little mixed up.
No.
I'm gonna reference the show. Magic School Bus, okay, Magic Mushroom. And she just takes the children on a ride and they're learning and they immerse themselves. So I'm saying I'm on a learning ride. I'm enjoying it so much. And I'm not ashamed to say that I'm learning so much things that I never knew about fungus, and then of course mycelium, then fungus, hyphae, mycelium, mushroom, but they all are the same family. They're all the same, the same species, the same organism, essentially. Now, some fungus, they don't sprout fruit bodies, they don't sprout mushroom, but I'm getting a little bit far off of it. I'm gonna get back to what we were talking about with the firmament. I have looked esoterically in the Bible. The Most High has given me that gift. And that's why I get along with Priest so well, because he can do that too. It's amazing when you can sit with someone who's one of the darkest minds of the light, and they're like, start bringing stuff to you, and it's like exciting. So I found that the mycelium is linked to the firmament. It is the firmament above and below. It's what the flat earthers call dome. It's what we call the ether. It's linked to the consciousness. It's reflected in our neurology because we have microtubules in our whole body. So I could go and go and go. You can always cut me off, Priest. You can always stop me because I'm just gonna keep going.
I was about to say, when you look at it, AD, when you put it up there, it has a fairy, it looks like fairy wings. Like you could say like remember the flower that you used to make a wish? I think the wishing. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And the flowers. Yeah.
Yes. Keep going. No, dandelion. Yes. You know what? This is why I love talking to you, because you throw stuff out and I'm like, oh, and I feel the goosebumps, like the spiritual energy. But right. You know what? I want everybody to know too. Look at the sky. Look at clouds. I know clouds are water vapor. Don't go there and act like we're not unintelligent over here. This is a higher level here. But think about it. You look at the clouds and they're so similar looking to the mycelium that is in the earth, right? It's right. Like there's this type of connection on another level. Not saying that water vapors are actually mycelium. However, guess what? Fungus literally, scientifically controls weather because it's airborne. You can have mycelium, you can have actual fungus in the air, spores, anything in the air, and it will, it can morph or it can control the precipitation in the whole water cycle. So let me stop. I'm jumping around everywhere.
No, it's sort of like a resurrection thing. If you look at it, I know there's stories about it from there's Santa Claus stories about some of them, but the mushroom never really dies. It just turns into that powder, blows off, and it right. And so that's like a resurrection. That's like a resurrection, a death, and a coming back.
Immortal.
I'm adding on. I'm just adding on.
No, you know what, Priest? Our personalities. I'm like, I don't want to overstep. Because can you talk to the people a little bit about what you told me? Because when I said the firmament, you can look in those old movies and see stuff, right?
Yeah, we watched the movie. It was called Green Pastures, and it was talking about the firmament. But firmament meaning like wine, like a fruit when it's fermented, and it went into the clouds, and you look at it because they actually was talking about the firmament, but it was fermented and it turned into wine. When you and it was Noah's getting drunk like a mug on there, but it's old. This is like movies from the 1920s. 1920s, 30s. Exactly.
No, please, didn't he say he's like they came to God in a scene? I wish I could get that for AD, and they were like, God was like, or the angel was like, so and so dipping in that firmament again and getting, feeling good.
Right. Yes, the firmament. They was talking about. We could pull up that scene. We probably could look for that scene, but yeah, that was a great part. That was definitely a great part. Someone just hit me just now. Shout out to Danielle.
You said mushroom cloud.
Yeah. Yes. Look at that.
Crazy.
Look at that. It's from the atom bomb, and they say it's a mushroom cloud, and it looks just like a mushroom. So you're onto something. You're onto something. Come on. It's not by coincidence.
No, and the firmament can be solid. So the mycelium can be solid. When we talk about when you hear the word firmament, some hardcore, real literal, radical Bible apologists will say, oh, well, the firmament can't be mycelium because, it's very, people consider it fragile because the hyphae, those little strands are fragile. However, the mycelium is it's so sturdy and so strong, it can withstand fire, water, it can withstand water, and it can even, if it's with enough force, it can punch through Kevlar. I mean, the armor of soldiers. Mycelium literally grinds down stone into soil. So see, when you think of the word or the dome, even for my flat earth brothers and sisters, you say, okay, there's this dome, but the dome is not impermeable. You got to start tweaking that. I know we're all moving along in our learning, in our elevation, in our knowledge when we get deep. But so far, what I've heard, and correct me if I'm wrong, I know AD might know a little bit more about this. I've heard that the dome is solid and you can't get through it and it's impermeable. But if you look at it as mycelium and that concept, not literal now you have to adjust your mind. I'm not saying the fungus in the earth, the mycelium in the actual earth is exactly the same mycelium in the atmosphere, exactly. But we do have I do say this, the concept that I'm putting out here, my hypothesis is that the mycelium in the earth is also the dome, the firmament that is above the earth. So it's not exactly impermeable, but it is super solid. Does that make sense, or am I not making sense?
Making perfect sense.
Because you can, it's like that idea where, there's some things like quicksand. You can put your hand into the quicksand. It's easy to get in, but when you want to really quickly pull it out, you're like stuck solid, right. Unless you move your hand. And there's a lot of stuff that is that way. You can really, if you enter it quickly, it will lock up. You won't go in. But if you go slowly or know how to maneuver, you can get past and you can permeate the firmament. So anyway.
Yeah, there's a conscience there. I believe that. Could you bring it back down, AD? Somebody had said something. I don't know if it was Cap Jones or. They said a single spore can. W.S. Banker said a single spore can develop into mycelium. The fruiting bodies of the fungi, such as mushrooms, can sprout from a mycelium.
Yes, that is absolutely correct. So that's a cycle. You have the fruiting body, and then a spore comes out. Then it goes back to the cycle of it creates, the hyphae for the mycelium, and then the fruiting body. But some fungi, plural, they don't sprout fruiting bodies. So when we get the opportunity to see lion's mane, chaga, all the delicious mushrooms, or all the very helpful mushrooms, when we get a chance to have some of those are real gems. Those are treasures, literal health treasures. So
you on it. Yeah, no, you on it, and it's magical. It is magical when you look at the mushrooms. You think of magic. I think of the Smurfs. I go back to Centipede, the game Centipede, and shooting the mushrooms. How they was moving all through, and there was this one when I was out there, and you still got those pics. I couldn't find them. I tried to show you earlier, but I couldn't find them. AD, that I sent you when I was out there walking through the fungi park. They had a big ass fungi park out there, but it's this one. They have the reindeer. This one looks like blood was coming out of it. It's crazy. And then you spoke about the chalice, right?
Yeah, the cup of Christ.
Yeah, the one called the chalice.
Yeah,
but I actually seen it. And
the Holy Grail.
Yeah, the Holy Grail. It's something with these. They don't know what they call them, but it's something with that you're on, Napah, when you talk about this fungi. And it's like a holy, like we talked about the manna from heaven.
Yes, that's mushrooms.
Manifest.
Yeah, and don't forget the Aztecs. They had a ritual where they would eat. I forgot what they're called. They're honey. It's honey something, but they said the mushrooms were the food of the gods. And by the way, when I tie this back to the Anunnaki, because I put it out there that the creator gods, and now we're, if you don't believe in these stories, it's okay, but because we're still analyzing ancient mythology, And that is very important for you to understand different civilizations, to understand our civilization today.
It doesn't matter. It's what they believe. It's what they put. It's how they saw things back then. So it's just like how we see things today is different. This is what they saw. They said they seen.
Perfect. Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking, Priest. So in the ancient times, well, I'm talking about the Anunnaki. When you hear about the breath of the gods, Plato said the ether is actually the breath of the gods, or the oxygen, the air for the gods to breathe. But it's also their breath. So if you look at it in that way, in the beginning, when you hear about in not just in the Bible, all these stories, there were these gods who brought forth creation. And the first thing you think of is, if you're going to bring something forth, you either not the first thing, you think of two things: breathing it or thinking it into existence, manifesting it in that way, or giving birth to it. Before the body, before we consider us as fruiting bodies, consider us as mushrooms, right? We're the actual mushrooms that came out of the breath of the gods, of the Anunnaki, of the Elohim. So we are the mushrooms that fruited out of what the Elohim. I'm laughing because I know people are like, what's she on? I'm not on anything. I'm actually just
some shrooms.
Oh, I can. The thing is, I'm so afraid to take them because I respect the power.
Yeah.
Oh, it's life changing.
Yeah. Well, some things are not for everybody. If you don't have a guide or anything, I wouldn't just tell somebody to just go out there and try.
Yeah, don't be trying to weird mushrooms that are just randomly out there, because that can be poisonous. You can get sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know you're gonna mess with some magic mushrooms and you know it's legit, like actual, magic mushrooms, that's cool. Go with that. But don't be randomly picking mushrooms off, walking around. Just don't pick it up and eat it, because that can be poisonous and you can get sick.
Have a shim.
Yeah.
Shim.
I'm already afraid of weird mushrooms. You know what I mean? There's like lion's mane. People talk about lion's mane, and I don't think that's a good mushroom to take. You know what I mean?
Why not?
You don't? Why? It's delicious. I've had lion's mane.
So I had a coffee that was laced with lion's mane. I was way too mellow. Now, there's another reason why I don't drink tea. Messed me up like psychologically. I was just way too chill. I felt too mellow. It's not for me. It's just like how all tea is not for me either.
Right.
But I just, I don't want something that makes me too mellow.
Right. He's not saying don't take let me do it.
Wild
talk to
mushrooms.
well, you're saying don't, because certain people, there's different prescriptions for different people.
Yeah.
So different type of chemicals for certain people that works with certain ways. What may work for you may not work for that person. What may work for you. Mm-hmm. Some people like coffee. Some people like tea. Some people like vodka. Some people like whiskey.
But magic mushrooms is great for me once a year.
Yeah.
It's like a mental reset. I feel like it just goes in my head and just takes out all the BS, and it makes me realize what to focus on.
Right.
For me, it makes me hyper focused. Like, oh, now I know what's really important. And any drama you got going on, it just gets squashed in your own mind. You forgive everybody so quick. It's such an elevated, high level of thinking once you're on it, because it's just like mental reset. I know what to do. I know what to focus on. And it's so great. And it's even better if you're writing stuff down. Like if you have a notepad and you're shrooming, it's good to write things down, because then your high self can talk to yourself once you calm down. Because once you come down off that, you kind of lose that magic power you had before, which is basically just a DMT that's going through your head. But it's great to take notes and then look back to what you wrote down when you were on mushrooms.
Right.
And see the elevated mental thinking.
Right.
I was on the computer typing when I was last time on it, and I was like, yo, this. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about this. Blah, blah, blah. Be focused on that.
It makes sense.
Incredible.
Paper is from trees. Wood, pencil. It's bringing you back to the element. So I can see, because you're actually taking the forest. It is a little part of it, but you are taking the forest, just like when you drink water, you're drinking part of the ocean and part of the sea. So you're taking everything that's out there. So why would it give you some wrong information. It's going to give you some information probably that you need for you at that moment.
Yeah.
You have to know how to receive it. Yeah. See, it's better to, somebody says it's better to get a better receive. I don't know who said that, but so it's better to know how to receive than give, because that's the giving. And the mushroom been there.
Yeah.
We just got here. They've been there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, once we figured it out, or they told us to figure them out, well, however it works, it's still magic, still mystical, it's still mystified.
Yeah. But I also see it very technologically. Like the best metaphor I could see is like a cell phone. You know, when you're like out at Starbucks or something and you turn on your Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Now you have access to all the internet, right? When you do shrooms or any kind of like, any kind of theogen, it's turning on your cosmic Wi-Fi.
Right.
And then once that's on, you've activated a frequency that's able for you to log in to the etherical internet.
Right.
That's what Napah was. Yeah, exactly.
That's perfect.
The ether,
Yes, indeed.
The ether.
Because I remember seeing doors in my mind of thought. Like I can go down this door of thought. I can go down this door of thought. And you can kind of control, which made me think of the band The Doors. Right. Because I literally saw doors in my head. Like I can think like this. I can go. And I had full control of where I wanted my thoughts to go. Yeah, and this is why people can have bad trips, because you can go down the wrong door to bad thoughts if you're not in control of your thoughts. But
is that called a bad trip?
I think so. When you like aren't in control of your thoughts and you start thinking negatively, you can spiral. But I don't see that too common with mushrooms. But with people who have done acid or something like that, I see them going that route. I think because that's not so organic, you know.
Well, that's laboratory. Well, they call it the plant. They create their own. Thought it took you up, but if you're going to go to natural,
psilocybin.
Yeah, psilocybin. So if you want to go to that, they're going to give you that information that you need, and sometimes you need it. But this is a crazy planet, and it goes into spirituality, scriptures, and magic, all of that, and all rolled up in one. And this is what leads us to the animation what the Paul was talking about. But because look at it, it's in the forest. The forest is all colors. And then here he comes with a little, raiden hat. Catching rain and everything. A little baby sitting up there. No, for real, because I used to kick him. Oh, shit.
What are you talking about?
Did you pick the
mushrooms when I was little.
Oh, okay.
Come on, you used to see, I'd be like, Dad, why those little satellite, they just pop up like little satellite dishes. But someone told me, because I know somebody who used to forge them. Out in Stockton, they got these cats that, man, he was like, look, there's a reishi mushroom right there. They collect all the information of that whole entire area, wherever they at, and they give out information to help the trees, and they help all the rest of the plants. They're like the police officers or the satellite internet that's controlling all of that.
Well, it goes into Christmas and Easter because, remember in Christmas we hang ornaments. That came from drying mushrooms. You would hang the mushrooms on the tree so that they would dry. So the mushrooms goes back to hanging on the pine tree representing the pineal gland. And then in Easter, we have the Easter egg thing where you go an Easter egg hunt.
Right.
So it wasn't originally just not eggs, it was mushrooms. That's why we have the eggs that were red with white spots, because that represents the Amanita muscaria mushroom. So they would send their kids out to go and pick the mushrooms.
Right.
But, Christianity turned it into eggs, represent fertility. Because. Yeah.
They kind of like demonize the shroom.
You'll always see mushrooms correlated with Easter. You always see an Easter bunny leaning on a mushroom. Always goes back to the mushrooms. But that was the easiest way.
Alice in Wonderland, guys.
Oh, huge.
Talk about it.
Absolutely.
Talk about it. We going deep, y'all. I told y'all. Let's go.
You already know.
And no pun intended, because she goes down the rabbit hole in the forest.
Yes.
Right? I'll give, who wants the honors of saying, the mushroom reference? When she's one pill. I can't remember now.
One pill makes you taller. Right?
Yeah.
One makes you small. And the
That's
other.
a mushroom reference, right?
Huh?
That would be a reference to the mushrooms, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. At the end, she said, free your head. Damn. That's a mom. You sitting up there, free your head. Free your head. Is it she? That was like an Irish song too, but you know that's one of my favorite songs. What is it? What's the name of it?
Jefferson Starship.
Huh?
Go ask Alice.
Go ask Alice. Yeah.
When she's 10. But would you say also the Tea Party, Priest and AD? That has something to do with the.
It's
what?
It's pointing out chemicals because you know the Mad Hatter came from the hat making industry in the Middle Ages. They used toxic mercury nitrate in the rim. So they were getting so much mercury in their head they would go mad, and that's where the Mad Hatter came from.
Wow, that's crazy. That is something I did not know.
Yeah. But they also have a hat that's made out of mushroom.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. We could look it up. You have that information, Napah?
I have it. But that's crazy about the brim of the hat. I did not know that.
Yeah, research Mad Hatter origin.
Wow.
And it'll tell you where the origin of the Mad Hatter came from. It's just funny how they incorporated that in the Alice in Wonderland. There's a Mad Hatter store at Disneyland where they sell hats.
Right.
But it's just funny how that goes back to, you know, the toxic mercury.
Right.
That was in there.
Right. Like the
I learned something new. Thank you. That's
crazy,
awesome to know.
Yeah.
So many chemicals.
Mercury. Yeah, exactly.
And then you've got the caterpillar smoking the hookah.
The hookah smoking the caterpillar.
And then the Cheshire cat that's like coming in and out of existence for her.
Yeah.
Just tripping.
So much
philosophy.
philosophy.
Shout out to Mojito.
Hey. Yeah, there's so much philosophy that can be spoken of with Alice in Wonderland. It's referenced also in The Matrix, obviously.
Yeah.
Follow the White Rabbit. That girl had the rabbit tattoo.
I'm going to get one of these hats, too.
Yeah.
It's the Amadou hat. Pull it up. The Amadou.
Oh, I sent it to you. Did you get it, Priest?
Yes, the Amadou hat. Yes, I got it right here.
I'm going to do that right now.
And you remember Amadou Diallo was the one who got shot by the police in New York.
Wow.
That was
damn. So this hat is made out of a straight mushroom. How amazing is that? Walk around with it.
It's kind of like Jamiroquai.
Yeah, exactly. Or somebody from Fat Albert.
Yeah, I was gonna say Fat Albert or JJ.
Yeah.
Oh, you could rock that one right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
We gotta get one. Amadou for the whole Podcraft, man. We need some Amadou hats. That'd be cool walking around.
Oh yeah, that looks
that
good.
Information.
I want to eat it. You know, I say I'll eat my hat.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
If it's not correct, I'll eat my hat. I love mushrooms. I love eating them. Now, the more I find out about them, I respect that food so much more. It's you know, cordyceps, all the amazing health benefits.
Talk about it.
Well, I'm just scratching the surface. I mean, I always knew because you can there's coffees with cordyceps, lion's mane, chaga. Chaga. Oh. Let me back up. Don't sleep on chaga. No pun intended. There's a lot of information about melatonin, melanin in chaga. The research in chaga responds to different sound frequencies. And the way the research that I got to find the scientists, just bear with me. But the research is they're doing cancer research where chaga, when not humans, but rats, you know, lab rats, when they are given chaga and they have malignant tumors, a type of frequency.
Is it chaga con?
The frequency kills the cancer when they take the chaga.
That's dope.
So there's melanin that all of us have melanin, all of us, and there's melanin in your brain and your organs, and you respond that melanin. I'm doing this because it's a frequency. It's like it clicks or it hits your body. It resonates within your body. When you are exposed to a certain frequency. How does this tie back into the mushroom? The chaga is one particular mushroom that they're researching the melanin, and the melanin is healing. It has been seen to heal different sicknesses, different ailments including cancer. I mean, just so what does that say for us, family? We can heal ourselves. I don't want to get all, but we really can heal ourselves. The scriptures say, physician, heal thyself. Okay, thanks. Yeah, so yeah, it's exciting. But anyway, I didn't even say, Priest was like, talk about the cordyceps. I would talk about chalk.
No, we need, it's coming out. You see, when we start building on nature, things come out because nature is many colors, many things that's out in nature. So it's going to maneuver. We don't control nature. Nature is what it is. So when you flowing like that, oh man, it's so beautiful because it has to come out because we don't tell the flower when to grow. All we need to do is just water it and it'll come out at the right time. We know what we put in the seed, what you put in the ground, sometimes we don't. I had a plant one time, I'll tell the truth. I had a plant, I'm not going to reveal what kind of plant it was, but I had a plant. I put it in there and then this plant came out. It was not what I thought it was. First of all, it came out, it was all long. It was like, I don't know what it was. The plant came out all wrong, man. It was extra long. It's supposed to be like a sunflower, but it wasn't a sunflower. I don't know what kind of seeds they gave me. This plant grew crazy, yo. It was wrapping around. It was like a vine.
Beautiful. You never know. Maybe you did get the wrong.
And then it popped off and turned into something else. I was like, this is not the seed that I'm.
Flowers?
Huh?
Were there ever flowers?
Nah, man, it turned into something. It was a weird vine. I actually think the tree that's in front of my crib. I actually think that the tree threw a little bit of seeds in it from one of the.
You know what I'm thinking, Priest? Jack and the Beanstalk. Stop! You're killing me right now.
I probably could have climbed up that thing, but it was weird. I was like, "What the hell? This is not." When AD come back, he's coming back with Salo. I want to tell you. Have you ever saw a hookah lip? It was supposed to be a hookah lips flower. That's what they call it.
No, I haven't ever heard a flower like that.
We're gonna pull it up. We're gonna pull it up.
But
Very
going back
exotic.
to what you said about the you can plant the seed. One thing also that brings the
hot lips.
Forward after you.
Yeah, go ahead.
When you plant something, when you really anticipate and visualize that plant coming out,
right?
Whether it comes out like you didn't know, like Priest said, it came out, it didn't look like what he had visualized. But when you really hope for the plant, take care of the plant physically with the watering and the sunlight and the correct soil. But when you really hope for the plant, you're attentive, that energy helps the plants grow. Some people say, oh, that's pseudo. Well, you don't know a lot of if you look into horticulture, if you even look into farming, just regular husbandry, I'm not just talking about animals, put the animals aside, but even for the animals. And that's in the scripture, by the way, where Jacob was like, he put the plants, the vine over the sheep and said, okay, I want this one to have a stripe, but I digress. If you plant something and you anticipate it to come forth and you want it and you hope for it and you do everything you can, not just physically, I'm talking about holistic gardening. Holistic gardening.
Right.
There's such a thing, you have to really look at that organism as something more than just a plant, something that you're disconnected from. It has consciousness, just like when a woman has a baby in her womb, she thinks about the baby, she hopes for the baby's future. You really want to do that when you're gardening. And whatever, some people might call me pseudo, but it's absolutely true.
There's nothing pseudo. Yeah.
Green thumbs are thumbs that care. They genuinely care. They're tree huggers. They say, oh, don't step on those plants, or did you see those brand new shoots on the ground? Those are those are bean sprouts coming out, the shoots. Remember the guy that said to me, Priest, he said, when we were talking about eating meat, we had that discussion about blood sacrifice. Right. Shout out to the chat. That was an awesome build. He said, I bet you wouldn't be so careful about stepping on grass as you would stepping on a dog.
Right.
Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
But why? Why wouldn't you be careful? You should care about plants just like you care about other organisms. What say ye, priest?
Oh no, that's beautiful. Somebody said something. I just want them to, I want to show them something to stay on the same subject about how amazing these things are. Could you pull up hooker lip plant? I want them
you
to
want me
see.
to pull it up, but I can't screen
No, I want
share.
AD too. AD's back.
Okay.
AD, pull it up and show the audience this. This was amazing. I tried to get this. If you can get this plant.
Hooker what?
Hooker lips. Or
that
it's
might
called
pull
hot
up
lips.
something else.
No, it's called hooker lips. Well, check how amazing this is. If this looked just like, let the audience see that. Look at that. That's
Oh,
a
how
kiss.
beautiful is that? Why does it have to be hooker lips?
I know, right? It just be hot
Can
lips.
some nice
That's what
lady
they
have
call
nice
it.
lips?
The pretty lips. But you know what's so amazing before it fruits? That come on, they imitate. They know that we have lip. Look at that.
How
That's so
beautiful is
know.
that?
And this was the plant that I was supposed to have grown.
Hey, baby.
But it came. I know, right? They call it hooker lips or hot lips. You can call it hot lips.
Hot
That's the
lips,
name.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the name.
Hot,
That they
like
give. Yeah, they
hooker
call it
lips. Come
killer.
on.
Yeah, they call it. Yeah, they said killer hornets, killer well. You know what I'm saying? Killer bees. They ain't doing that, but they ain't.
They could be killer lips.
Yeah, exactly. But that's a beautiful plant, very rare, and I had the seeds for it. But it didn't grow like that. If mine came out, it was a wild vine. It wrapped around my the balcony, and it wrapped around. I was like, wait a minute, I'm waiting for this thing, and it had one little thing. It fruited a little bit, it flowered, budded to something, and then it fell off. And then it fell off. It was just weird. I don't know. This was like,
Wow, where is it now? Is it still in front of your place?
Nah, I let it. I let it.
I
I'm
want to put on
ashamed to
some
say
red
it, but I let
lipstick.
it.
Now that I see that, I want to put on some red lip gloss.
Hey, but see how nature is. This is it's so beautiful. How it imitates. It knows we have lips, man. It's
Isn't that amazing?
it's a beautiful thing, yeah. And it's like that for a minute before it buds, but you can see different images of it. So that's called hot lips. You can call it hot lips. I said hooker lips because
Hot lips.
that's
No,
the
it's
name of it.
called hooker lips, but which is funny. Like,
Yeah.
when was that called hooker lips? In the 19.
Right when they it's a hot lip. It's lips.
Wow. I want to kiss it. I'm heterosexual, but I still want to give it a kiss. Like,
Oh, well, that's nature. You can kiss it as long as you want. You know what I'm saying? That's nature. It is kissing you. It's kissing you
Damn,
back,
nature
and then
is
it
not
may
just-
give you a little fruit too. You know what I'm
Damn,
saying?
nature, you're not just scary. You're romantic.
Hey,
Aw.
it's one of the biggest sexual organs is a flower. You know? It's a sexual organ. The bees come into it. The story of the birds and the bees. I'm telling that
Right.
story.
They teach you
Somebody
back
said
in the
kills
day. Back in the day,
was
they used to
strangely
teach you the reproductive. They had more. How do you say? They were more discreet about what they taught.
Hot lips.
You know, they say the stamen. You know, the pistils in biology. Now you go to biology. It's like, if you want to be a man and you're a woman, it's absolutely okay. Let me show you how the surgery goes. And they.
Exactly. You already know. You know, if anybody can grow, if you're a florist or something, if you could grow this plant, man, please do that and get it. I didn't get the right seeds.
I'm
I tried to
grow it.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
there you
grow
go. There you go. That is so beautiful. They have other kinds, but that right there is I was in love. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
What are those guys?
You come in the
Wait,
house,
go back.
you come in the house and those lips be like, "What's up?"
What are those purple things?
They have purple ones too. Then which were?
No, there were like these purple flowers that look like little gingerbread men, I think. But you
Yeah,
know
they got
what?
a
Even-
lot of exotic ones. They have ones that look like monkeys and orchids. Check out those.
oh, look at those orchids.
Yeah,
They
Those are
look
called,
like little
Naked
What are
man
those?
orchids.
naked man orchids, and you see the
naked man
genital.
orchids.
I see the
He's
two
wearing
legs.
a
but what's
bonnet. He's wearing a bonnet though.
Yeah, he's wearing a bonnet. Shout out to nature, man. Shout out to nature. Somebody
I
said blue
can't
flowers.
even. I don't even know
Cute
why.
keys.
God. They look like birds. But you know what? You can even do it in a city. Don't get discouraged if you live in a city in a really very, very urban setting in an apartment. You can go to Home Depot and get these. You can get the trays, the gardening trays, and put the soil, and you can grow them on your balcony.
I tried that, man. You gotta have
time. Don't do it, Priest. Don't discourage the family.
No. I had this. They gave me this plant thing, right? This plant food. I told this story to Tori. For real. They gave me this plant food, and I fed the plant. I was like, damn, if I put some of this plant food on this plant, and it's a nice plant too. Maybe it'll grow. It's for weed and stuff like that. I put it on there. Man, I came back and moved it, and all the leaves fell off. It's just like all the leaves. I just touched it, and it's like I felt so bad, baby. Man. Yeah, all the leaves fell off. It was just a step. It was like, I'm dead. It was like, I felt so bad.
You put weed germination toward it.
Yeah, it was like, it came in like a container, like a little a bottle of milk, and it was just like super grow or whatever. You put this on, and that sad. I felt so bad, yo, because when the leaf, as soon as I grabbed it, the leaf just said blink, 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 blink. It was just a still, and it was just like, man, I felt real bad, man. To Hootie laughed, but I really felt bad. I was like, oh, I killed it. I killed it.
Yeah, you did kill it.
Oh man, I couldn't even get no sleep. I told Tori this. Remember Tori?
Shout out to Tori. You need to burn it and send it back to the spirit realm with an offering, and then you would feel better.
Yeah, it's like all his clothes came off. Or you could have
eaten it, or you could have dried it out and made it into a tea if it wasn't toxic.
Oh, well, I was so hurt though. It was just like all the leaves were brown. And the skies were gray.
And the sky was gray.
Yeah, exactly. It was just standing like, you killed me. And it was like, it was saying that to me. I was like, it was, man.
It's like it kept the leaves on just to make you feel like, okay, when he comes back, he'll see.
Yeah, it's like,
look what you've done to me.
I didn't do that. It's just chemicals, man. You don't, I didn't know. I remember me and Ghost, Ghost was like, man, you ain't gonna plant no this. What I was trying to, because somebody was saying something like, yo, you can grow milk thistle. Yeah, milk thistle. And it was during COVID, right? So we was like, and I had a pot. What I'm talking about, like a garden. I had a pot. So I'm talking about like, yo, let me try to grow me some, shout out to my man Notion. He be growing this stuff. I tried to grow thyme. Because, they be coming like that. And they already be sticking out, man. It was a horrible story, man. It went left on me.
Thyme? Did you like that? Oh, Priest, you know what you have? Yeah. I love that you're doing this. See, this is what I'm talking about, family. Some people might laugh this off, but he actually experienced trauma from essentially killing his plants. Yeah. So you gotta look at that. That's why I said you gotta have that feeling in your heart.
I should have smoked them.
Gardening was off because I could have. You don't just. This is the thing. You can't give a newborn baby cow milk from the store, even though you think, oh, babies like milk, and that's not your fault, Priest. You didn't want to kill it. You wanted it to live. But if you know how to take care of a plant, and you learn now, you know how. And you have that love where you're like, oh, I really care. That plant will thrive. It will grow like Little Shop of Horrors. Feed me, Seymour.
That's right. What I'm saying? That's right. No, you're right. You're right. They're alive and they know what's going on. Shout out to Solomon in the building.
Shout out to Solomon, Coach Solomon with his pearly whites.
Yeah, exactly. He up in the building. Yeah, exactly. Yo,
there ain't no stopping him now. He already was unstoppable.
Yeah. I noticed. I was at my boy crib, and his wife grew like a snake plant, and she had it up against the ceiling, and it was so dope.
It goes all over the house.
Yeah, some beautiful. Dope stuff. Man, let's stay on this. This is some good stuff that we talk about giving to the flesh because we're on a forest and we're gonna play Spider too. Could you play what I sent you, AD? I want Napah to see this too and break this down. I want to show y'all the cotton plant, and there's more of them. Start at 238. 230. I want to check this out. If y'all just tuning in, man, make sure y'all hit that super chat. You know what I mean? We up here. We building.
And the like. Don't forget to hit the like
Hit
button.
the likes and tell them that we over here. We building on mycelium, or we building on mushrooms, plants, and
everything
the forest. Yeah, the forest. The wonderful world of the forest. Word. Yeah, 238. Check out this, y'all. This is the cotton plant. Yeah, right after him. This is how they protect themselves. They have a consciousness. Right.
Entry points for toxins. The mimosa plant has a strategy designed to prevent herbivores from taking a bite at all. Specialized mechanoreceptor cells detect touch and shoot an electrical signal through the leaflet to its base, causing cells there to release charged particles. The buildup of charge draws water out of these cells, and they shrivel, pulling the leaflet closed.
Look at that.
The folding movement scares insects away, and the shrunken leaves look less appealing to larger animals. If these external defenses are breached, the plant immune system springs into action. Plants don't have a separate immune system like animals. Instead, every cell has the ability to detect and defend against invaders. Specialized receptors can recognize molecules that signal the presence of dangerous microbes or insects.
They're alive, yo.
In response, the immune system initiates a battery of defensive maneuvers. To prevent more pathogens from making their way inside, the waxy cuticle thickens and cell walls get stronger. Guard cells seal up pores in the leaves. And if microbes are devouring one section of the plant, those cells can self-destruct to quarantine the infection. Compounds toxic to microbes and insects are also produced, often tailor-made for a specific threat. Many of the plant molecules that humans have adopted as drugs, medicines, and seasonings evolved as part of plants' immune systems because they're antimicrobial or insecticidal. An area of a plant under attack can alert other regions using hormones, airborne compounds, or even electrical signals. When other parts of the plant detect these signals, they ramp up production of defensive compounds. And for some species, like tomatoes,
that's
this
right, take
early
notes,
warning
like
system
said.
also alerts their neighbors. Some plants can even recruit allies to adopt a strong offense against their would-be attackers.
Check this out.
Cotton plants under siege by caterpillars release a specific cocktail of 10 to 12 chemicals into the air. This mixture attracts parasitic wasps that lay eggs inside the caterpillars. Plants may not be able to flee the scene of an attack or fight off predators with teeth and claws, but with sturdy armor, a well-stocked chemical arsenal, a neighborhood watch, and cross-species alliances, a plant isn't always an easy meal.
Hey, Jesus,
did you know there's a TED coloring competition?
That's crazy.
Yo.
That's crazy.
Build on that. Yeah.
Beautiful. Wow.
What you think about that? And that goes into what you were saying, mycelium and all of the plants, they connect and they talk to it. They can't, because all they do is sit there. You just thinking they just grow and just stand.
Oh, that's what you think, Priest.
Right. Yeah, bro. Buffalo's like, oh, what say ye?
Amazing. That's so beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, I felt like I wanted to share that.
I did my lips in honor of the plant.
Oh, hot lips. Okay.
Yeah, I looked at it. I was like, wow, those look so great.
Hey, you're inspired by nature.
I want to be like the plant. So.
Inspired by nature.
Is it too much, y'all? Tell me. No.
That's good.
Please don't do that.
It's good. It's very nice.
Hey.
Thank you. Oh yeah, that was amazing. But the way plants are, their consciousness is so real. How could someone say that plants don't have consciousness? Science is finding out differently, as we see, right?
Yeah. Come on. Yes.
Thank you for that.
The universe is alive. Everything's alive, man.
Botanical brother in the audience.
Shout out to Botanical brother. Said nice. Yeah. Somebody said hookah lips, hoot lips, hot lips. Yeah.
Hot lips. Nobody said hookah lips. but you could smoke a hookah if you like to do that. And those are also like, right? They're herb. I don't know. You know, there's a lot of stuff I have not done. I don't do hookah. I don't do, hookah traditionally should be opium. It should be hashish.
Oh, damn. You want to take it back to the ancient world. It's like opium. Oh, it's good. Good. That's this right here. You know, what's the name? They went crazy and they was in Kemet wilding. Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. They got kicked out.
Hey, nobody knows that. Well, not nobody.
Would turn it up.
That sticky tar.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
The problem too much about that stuff.
Huh?
No. They're like, how do you know it's sticky tar, but you don't know much? I know mushrooms. So many people have said, try mushrooms. And I really do want to try it. But then I look at other people who have tried it. And I'm like, ooh, that person not doing too well. So, but I love what AD says. You break it down. You say, make sure you're with people you trust.
With chocolate.
Make sure, yeah. It's important.
Yeah, you got to be. That's with everything.
You got to do everything responsibly.
In moderation. That's right.
You can't be doing all the time. But it depends on what you're doing. Some people doing microdosing. You know about microdosing, where they'll just do like half of a stem, go about their day, do things, and then do another half a stem. That's microdosing. If you can control yourself.
Hashish.
Yeah.
I might have to try some mushrooms. I'll do it live.
I know somebody.
On the craft.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I know somebody. Yo, watch out. Shout out to Hari. Hari, remember Hari? Yes.
Of course.
Everybody got some shroom. Shout out to Hari, man.
Someone already did that?
Yeah. Hari was on here. Let's go into let's play, because I promised them I was gonna play Spider. Let's play Spider. The album. Yeah.
Yes, one of the most amazing organisms.
Yeah, 8. That's the 8.
Yeah.
And they're in tune, they in tune with the flower, because they always stay around flowers. They gotta hook their webs up to it. Their webs up to the mushroom and to the flower and to the I saw one, I think it was a garden spider or whatever. He was right in the middle. And I was down south. And it was just like it was in midair. It was like a jewel because his body was going. It was just like, and it was like.
Well, that's beautiful. Real quick, a lot of Native American cultures and a lot of cultures do not destroy spiders, and they make sure they don't even destroy the spider web in their home, unless you do like a special ritual. But if you come to certain homes and there's spider webs all over the top of the threshold before you step in, don't think, oh, they're not taking care of their home. They don't believe in destroying the spider web.
This is what love feels like, and I'm
one of those people. I had to say it. No. You come to my place, there'll be like 5 different black widow spiders up in the.
Oh Lord, for real?
No, AD, I'm just kidding.
Arachnoid.
Damn.
Spider. All right.
You can't do that. But I wouldn't destroy a spider web. I would not.
Hey.
No.
Silkworms, and now they use them at. All right, so let's get into Spider, then we can break it down.
By the way,
I'm loving this build though.
I clicked on the Spider YouTube version. It says 333 views in 3 days.
Hey.
Oh wow, so spiritual.
And this song is 3 minutes and 30 seconds long.
What?
Get out of here.
Coincidence.
3:33.
3:30.
Oh, yo, come on. There's a connection with those. Here we go, y'all. Get your tea.
What's start crying.
Lonely spider in the Philippines. Watch his eggs just hatch, thousands of spiderlings. The web is a map of their memories, wintry. Beneath the web, looking for a snack is the centipede that said the orb web been above the warm bed of Hormheb, the last pharaoh. Then he saw the shadow of a sparrow. Then he dashed quickly, my faded imagery, as I drift into a coma-like state, like I'm under anesthesia. I'm having a moment, a reflection on life while experiencing amnesia. As the spider silk spins, in private as the night begins, the widow spider sits in the middle of a spiral, above a cracked window out in Cairo. The web is the mind of the spider, so it sends out signals cause it's tribal to West Africa. The tarantula, the stamina, is venom killing random bugs. And rodents, it's so potent, they control the grounds in Madagascar. Threads of rain shower the grass. Above the terrain sits the queen with the red hourglass. Along the streams and the spread flowers of the past. She's the first architect. Her silk created the moon. As she spun around it 10 trillion times with her spinnerets. Then she harpooned to Neptune, forming a bridge, then released loose thread, forming a Y shape to make the stars connect. Her celestial cycles resonate synchronicity, though to other insects, invisibility. 8 eyes, 8 legs, 8, the symbol of infinity. 8, 8 plus 8, my born date, the same tranquility. Babylon, the great mystery. I saw the spider form an enneagram, a wheel with inside of a wheel from the pineal gland. Upon each strand was a wavy cross that emanated a radiant energy that captured the moth. It flew into its soft. The spider wrapped it like a cloth, bit his venom in him, then turned him to a broth. Sucked his juices, the web then loosens and cut him off. The spider. The spider. Winter's near, spinning spheres, packed in a double tetrahedral geometric array. The Darwin's bark spider weaved his arch higher in the cool of the day, then collected his prey. Web tunnels and funnels into round burrows like underground railroads. The Brazilian wandering spider lays his eggs. The wolf spider on the rock to sunbathe. One hung from a cave from one leg. Web spun in a cafe. Monday. Hey, fire. The jumping spider and the peacock spider dancing romantic for a mate. While the diving bell spider swimming to his bubble deep beneath the lake. The golden orb is so strong that the people of New Guinea use it for fishing nets. Watch it glisten when wet. It's like pearls on the neck of a forest girl in a dress. The daddy long legs crawls down my memories till the song fades. The cobs is my pillow. The willow. I'm smelling salted caramel and cooked apple notes. The spider web catches a ghost.
Y'all showing love. Peace. Oh man. Yeah. Spider. Come on, y'all give me all song. Yo, that was it, man. That's shout out, man. Oh, I love the burning heart. Yeah, no love. That's love. That's love. Yeah, the spider, man. Eight legs, man. She be working 24/7 building that house every day, and I always wanted to do a song for spiders because they did so much for me with their architect since I was little. So damn. Remember Charlotte's Web?
Of course.
Yeah.
Beautiful classic.
Yeah. That was sad when she passed away.
Oh my gosh, please you spoiled it for everybody.
Oh, who didn't see Charlotte? Remember Charlotte? Yeah.
I seen that when I was younger.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Put webs in there. I love that. Put the webs out there. Go get that forest of the happy ever after. Go get it. Yeah, no doubt, man. That's the last song on there. And we did that. That song was going to actually be on Cafe. If y'all see, I said Cafe in there, but couldn't be. It didn't fit nowhere else but this spot. Thank you. Want to build on that, Napah?
I just think it's a very mellow, beautiful song.
Thank you.
You did an excellent job. as usual. It was, you know, it takes you on a journey. You actually help everyone visualize, and you also help them relate. I relate something that's it's resonating with me, your music and your writing, but it also helps me see what you see. It's something that's already in me that you pull out, but I see what you see. So it's awesome. I saw something vulnerable in the song, so to speak, the spider with its
Right.
babies to protect, but I also saw something that is also predatory at times as well, and strong and feared. So there's this great these layers, and there's a lot of balance. So yeah, nice.
Right. Hey, shut up. Yeah, man. Charles said that was dope. Yeah, if y'all can get that, y'all can have it yourself. It's out. It's on all the platforms right now. But that's what I see when you see the forest and you see like the consciousness of plants and how they work with the there's a spider called a trapdoor spider. And bring him up there.
Yes.
You can actually pull him up. He hides in. It's like makes a little hole and picks out for other insects to come in, and it comes out, snatch them, and trapdoor. There you go.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I can shoes too.
And he got a little hole in there. He's a little strong, right?
And it's deadly. And I believe it hides in shoes, like I was saying. Is it in Australia, or is this a different one?
But definitely in Arizona. Those things out there, yeah, it's Australia, yeah, exactly. Anywhere desert, they definitely out there. It's like a tarantula family.
Well, AD, so I'm sensing that you have arachnophobia. Let me tell you a story about a family member of mine who went on a hike in Superstition Mountains, and all over there's so much, it's all desert wildlife. And she was lost. There were search parties out. She went hiking, was lost for like 8 hours. We're searching. But her story is she was walking through the desert and she was so exhausted, and she had a flashlight, but it was, the battery was dying. It's just, it sounds like a movie, but this is real. And she was looking around, somewhere to like just sit down and rest, after walking so long, getting lost, walking when you're lost in the mountains or in the desert, 8 hours, you're just moving, you're not stopping. You're just like, I got to find where am I? And she was so exhausted. And then she comes upon this area where the sand, the ground, the floor, the desert, the desert floor, it looked like soft, very, very fine dirt, where all of the rest of the desert was like, cacti, spines, and rough, rugged rock. But there was like an oasis in the middle, and this was at night, in the middle of the desert, and it was like the softest, finest silt.
Mm-hmm.
When you think of like, you see the Sahara, the pictures in the Sahara, the sand looks so soft and refined. And she said it was so inviting. She's like, oh, I saw it and I just wanted to lay down there just for a minute.
Yeah.
And she said a voice told her, don't lay down. Don't do it. So later on, she found out that what she saw was it's like a trap, a nest. There are these type of spiders. Forgive me, I can't remember, but they're in the desert, and they do that on purpose. They fix the dirt or grind down the area to make it very, very soft, to where animals want to lay there and rest there, or at anyone. And then they come out like at the hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds, and they just attack the prey. So imagine, that's why, because you said you're arachnophobic, you're arachnophobic, she is as well. Can you imagine if you would do that, lay down in something and think, oh, I'm so safe. Oh, this is so relaxing. And then like almost 1,000, probably hundreds upon hundreds and 1,000 spiders crawl all over you and bite you and eat you.
Oh, we gotta We gotta watch one of those. We gotta watch one of those spider movies from the 1950s.
Oh hell no!
Yeah, I gotta find out what the name of that spider is in the desert. But yeah, that's a true story.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope.
I don't like bugs.
I don't think a spider's necessary. I don't think a spider's necessarily a bug.
It's a bug, yo. It's got those little hands and those arms and stuff, and it's just like, ugh.
Like Spider-Man? Well, yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's not my favorite. He's cool.
Peter Parker.
More of an Iron Man guy.
Oh, okay. You like the technology?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony Stark.
We got the. I learned. I respect the spider, man. I don't scare because the spider's gonna make sure that you don't get that mosquito. It'll make sure the flies get out of your crib.
I'll shoo him out. I'm not trying to kill the spider, but like I'm gonna try to help him go outside.
Watch the finger. Not me.
No, I'm like that too. I have a phobia. I have a roach phobia, like those big, scary, gigantic flying roaches. Oh my God. I have a phobia.
They got roaches out there, yeah.
I don't think I could call it a phobia because people who have a phobia, like it's bad. Do you know what I mean? Like they
it's bad for me.
Yeah.
I freak out. I have anxiety, heart palpitations. It's because which I'm working on it. It's getting better, but I had a trauma. You know how they fly and hit you? Oh, by the way, if you're in Hawaii, you know what I'm talking about. This isn't all, as people say, all tropical. No. Hawaii, oh my God. The roaches, those big flying, they call them palmetto bugs. Those roaches out there are so terrifying, God. Oh my God. So, one hit me in my face once, flying.
Damn. My man, shout out to my man from Angola. He said that we don't know anything about animals. My man Legazine. He said they let the grass grow real long. And he said that the mosquitoes sound like helicopters. He said that they come for you like boom. I was just, for real. They got some but roaches are they on point though when that light come on.
You're talking about.
They kind of just hold still. They're like, what's gonna go on?
You know, they're invaders of the worst kind. Like, come on.
I don't know. We can go into. Yeah, somebody said palmetto bugs.
Yeah, they're called palmetto bugs, right? But they're roaches. They're just what people call sewer roaches.
World Peace asked me. He said, "Priests, do bugs eat the dead?" Make sure y'all hit that super chat. Y'all got any questions and stuff like that? But I answered this one. They eat the dead. That's what they're there for. You know, they take down micro things and they break it all down and break it down to the last bit, and that's it. Yep. That's it.
Yeah.
We don't care.
What about mycelium? Talk to us about the fungi eating the dead as well.
Oh, there you go. They pop up. They're like satellite dishes. Satellite dish. Eating.
Yeah, and the fungi.
You do the dishes.
They eat the dead trees. If we didn't have mycelium, we'd have a forest full of rotting, not even rotting trees, right? Would they rot? Well, bacteria,
Yeah, somebody said roaches don't play. I know, right? Did you get about All right, so moving right along. Yeah, exactly. Moving right along. Yeah, this is a good build. Let's play another one from there, and then we can build on that. You coming through? All right.
Yeah, we need Coach Solomon to come through and drop some gems.
Yeah, Solomon.
Some solo gems.
Yeah, some solo gems.
Solo gems.
Yeah.
Song promotions. Why do I want to say song promotions?
Yeah. Which one we're gonna play? Gnome.
Oh, I love Gnome. Oh, can you play the water hydro or what do you call it?
H2O.
H2O. Yeah. I have it in my head, but.
Doom. All right, let's do it.
I'd love.
Shout out to Mark Buddha.
Yeah.
Cap Jones says in Florida we call them palmetto bugs because that sounds better than roaches.
Thank you, Cap Jones. That's right, brother. Told you, palmetto bugs, but they're roaches.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord. You know, I almost broke my neck trying to get away from one of those things one day. We were at a garden party. It was beautiful. I was with my niece and my family. One was coming out, like they're so fast. I jumped up on top of the table, and and then my niece is jumping on the table as well, so she pushed me off. So I landed on my head. I thought I was gonna die. Can you imagine falling on the ground next to one of those things?
Oh no.
Nope.
Okay, there's another story I could tell you on Patreon. Tune into Patreon if you want to hear a very, very, very graphic, real story about why I'm, and it involves panties and butt cheeks and everything.
Oh wow. Damn.
Not lying, you guys, but it's crazy. Those bugs are scary. Scary. So I'll put it on Patreon.
All right.
Make sure you tune into the Patreon.
Here we go. Here we go with H2O. And action.
Astronomers drawn on the blackboard. The Andromeda, equations of the asteroids, distance kilometers, inches how the craft voyage. How did water get here? Billions of years. It traveled from the spheres, solid but clear. Hydrogen, helium, through pockets of air. With lithium, millenniums, droplets appeared. From temperature and pressure, the oxygen there.
It's the Markabuni.
Rare, reigned for billions of years. Before light, it brung life and its brilliance here. Huge glaciers of ice, mountain sites and frontiers. The motion of oceans, peaks as the sun appears. As rivers and creeks, little critters and beasts come near.
Hey.
From a single proton, snow form, and one neutron, huge storm, develop close bond, the deuterium, adjust your equilibrium. You're seeing holes with the tears in them, the freezing cold over Indians, Dravidians, Nigerians, tribes of Abyssinian, Assyrians. Rain sustains through dry period. Stars collapse and fuse heavy elements in their core. Rain pours, drains in the floor. It goes around in a loop.
It's the Markabuni.
It's underground in the roots, even found in the fruits. It covers miles of truth.
That's beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Fire.
Fire, but no, 80 say water.
Oh, water. It's like
That's
water.
so beautiful. I love it. I love that whole song. I mean, this, like I said, this reminds me of, there are albums that I just would lay down headphones and listen to over and over and over and over, different times in my life. Artists that I do that with: Sade, Prince, Michael Jackson, And believe it or not, Joe Satriani, I know that's not hip hop, Portishead, Massive Attack. Do you know those albums, right? You guys know what I'm talking about? The albums that just put into your soul and you for therapy to listen to them in the dark.
Yeah.
That's this album.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Napah Shadah.
Hey, if y'all think that's fire, Priest, you want to tell them what's coming in the summer?
Damn, you hit him in the head like that.
It's up to you. You kind of already did announce it. But
Oh yeah, Vedic Vape Room.
yeah.
Vedic
And
Vape.
when is that launching, though?
Oh man,
You already got
it
the date.
sounded righteous. It sounded righteous. We got the spiritual date. We're gonna get that done in a few minutes.
Well, you already know what date it is.
What date was it?
What, 6?
Birthday.
Oh yeah, August 16th.
Yeah.
Oh, August 16th.
Do you want to tell them?
Huh?
You gonna announce it right now?
Yeah, August 6th. I wanted to make it a surprise. I didn't want to.
You don't want to know? I mean,
throw the-
it's pre-promotion.
We out there, yeah, pre-promotion, yo. August 16th,
Yes.
another album coming.
Yes.
How about that?
We got to make it official right here.
Yeah, Vedic Vape Room.
Yeah. Because the date is so important.
Yeah.
And then when they hear that, yo,
Oh man.
I already know what's on it. So it's like
Yo, it's
this
gonna be
album
some
right
stuff.
here that's going on Priest's birthday.
Yo,
This is what they wanted too. That's all I'm going to say. It's
Yo.
fire. It's hot.
Oh, let's hype it up. Let's hype it up.
hype.
Let's hype it up. Let's hype it up. Yeah. Man,
So
I told you we got songs.
You got a spring album. Now you have a summer album
Yeah.
coming out.
Yeah,
At
Vedic.
this rate, like an album coming out every season.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Seasons.
Seasons, I knew you could do that.
4 albums a year?
Huh?
Yo.
Yeah, man. Yep.
It's going to be fire. It's
Right.
going to be water.
Yeah,
Wow,
exactly.
that would be cool if you do one every season.
Yo,
Awesome.
at this rate. And it's right in the middle, too.
Right.
Boom. This was the middle of spring. Another album. Boom. Middle of summer. Right on Priest's birthday.
Somebody said they can't wait. Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
going to say anything else.
Man, Vedic Vape Room sound like that. Yo, I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, Vedic Vape
Yeah.
Room. Wow, so spiritual.
What you said?
It's
I
hard.
said, yeah, that
Ladies
Vedic
and
Vape Room.
It's hard, though. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to give it away. All I'm going to say is that shit is hard.
It's hard.
Wow.
It's
And you know
in
what I
the
bet?
whip.
I bet it's going to synchronize with that season.
Yes.
Synchronize with that season. Hey, there you are. Coach Solomon in the house.
Hey.
Solomon in the building.
Good. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Shout out to Overkill. 7, 8.
I guess I'll rock the world. Sorry.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up?
Right, yeah.
Man.
I'm glad to see everybody. What's up, y'all? What's up?
Hey, what's
Man.
good?
Yo, I went to the dentist today, y'all.
Yeah, your voice.
Yo. Y'all could tell, you could tell, right?
Sounds like your voice sounds like you blinging. From it.
Yo, I got a little anesthesia, right? Was it anesthesia, right?
Anesthesia.
Anesthesia.
And Anastasia gets off work at 7.
Oh yeah, okay.
Anastasia. I know somebody named Anastasia.
I believe it. Trust me. You never know, but
Yo.
huh?
Oh, man.
The pearly whites?
Your
Yeah.
pearlies is out
Yeah,
there.
they look a little white. You feel me?
Yeah, let's see that
You
sparkle.
can't really, I don't think you can feel his mouth.
Oh, I definitely
Oh,
can't.
no,
I
I
definitely
see
can't
the
feel it. My bottom lip is like I can't feel it. So
Yeah, they hit you out there.
yeah.
Yo, hold on. Make sure this tea ain't that hot, man, because you can't feel.
Oh no, I'm gonna stick with the water for a little bit.
Oh, yeah,
see
that's
the one.
real, though.
Hey, he sound like Kanye through the wire.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, I love that song.
But what was I gonna say?
Man, it look fire though.
Yeah, it's good. You know, I gotta tell y'all real quickly. One of my deepest fears as a child was the dentist. There was no clowns, no horror movies, nothing like that. The dentist was my biggest fear, and I kind of conquered it today. You know what I mean?
Hey.
You know what I mean?
Yay.
How many
Yeah.
times they hit you up? with that,
Yo, they hit me like first of all, they hit me over like 4 times. I was
4
like,
times you gotta be like, yo, man, I don't want to feel nothing.
Yo, it was crazy. Nah, but it was good though. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because Yo, it was no pain. It was very easy. Shout out to
Yeah.
all the dentists out there that's working hard, even the ones that's pursuing. You know what I mean? But yo, it's crazy. That was good though,
Yeah.
It wasn't like a root canal or anything. Right?
No.
Oh, okay.
They always, for some weird reason, I never had cavities. A good thing, you know what I mean. I never had no problems with my teeth.
Shit, I did.
You know what I mean? I just never liked dentists. I never
It's
felt
the needles and all of that. Those extra little equipment.
Now, how bougie was this dentist? Did you have Netflix?
Nah, we don't get no Netflix.
Oh man,
We high as hell.
I had Netflix in my dentist.
Oh, word?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
expensive as hell.
Yeah.
Oh,
But they
wow,
gave me
yeah.
the remote and everything. I'm like with my mouth open, like, I can't believe this is on.
Oh, see, I feel like that would have been better.
Wait a minute, hold on. What was you getting?
Yeah,
You
I
had a root canal?
had a root canal. Yeah. They
Man,
knocked.
that's hardcore. You was watching the TV while you get a root canal?
Yeah, and the actual root canal didn't hurt that much. What was crazy was when they put in a bridge, then they have to like drill, and that shakes your whole skull. So even if you have anesthesia, you still feel your skull vibrate and everything. That was crazy.
Yeah.
But the actual root canal itself wasn't a big deal. But
Okay.
feeling the drill vibrate the whole skull, I was uncomfortable.
Yeah, I could imagine that. It's like
Yeah.
And hearing it and seeing this, sometimes you can even see smoke.
Oh yeah. I believe that.
Myra's feet. Remember? Remember Martin? No, you don't go. You got to go to work on Myra's feet. He put on that. Martin put on that. Like, yo, she was like, he was Shanae, and he was working on Myra's feet. It was funny. He put on the jackhammer, the thing for the blowtorch.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
Martin, man.
Nah, that's a Martin. Nah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I can
because
tell your lips is numb.
Yo, but it's very important to get your teeth done. Like this is a little quick advertisement for people who don't take care of themselves and everything like that. Take care of yourselves, you know what I mean, and challenge your fears, because I'm really scared. I actually was really fearful of the dentist, not the doctor. I'm okay with doctors. Dentist, I never feel uncomfortable, and my teeth, my mouth is like such a sensitive area. So challenge your fears. Go to the dentist. Get yourself well prepared. You know what I mean. Just had to relay that message and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Dying laughing because he can't. You know he can't feel his lips. I can tell you can't feel your lips.
Yo, I can't.
If you try to drink water, that shit will just pour out.
Yo, it's hard to.
It's crazy.
I'm here easy.
You got a couple of more hours.
Yeah. It's gonna wear off. I know.
Let me know if you need a straw for the tea.
All right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I might need it. I
Be
might.
like, skip. Yeah, shout out to Shannon Sharp. Word.
Yeah.
Lips to sip soup. You know what I'm saying? We have, that's the gnome. Let's play the gnome, man.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Play the gnome. Real quick. How you doing, Napah?
I'm loving it.
I'm loving the build. I'm loving
Great
the build.
advice. Thank you, Coach Solomon.
You think you'll be able to give us a wisdom of
Shout
Solomon?
out to Coach Solomon overcoming his phobia. Yes, for his
I mean, yeah, it's like, because I mean, I do my best to take care of my teeth and everything. It's just the dentist. Like when you go to the dentist, it's like it's another fear for me. It's like you see the mask. I don't know. As a kid, it was way worse. But
we share that. Everybody had a fear. I know I did.
Yeah. I believe it. Like
they got long needles. They got a needle this long, yo. Putting it down, but you don't feel it though.
Nah, I don't even look at it. I just
hit me up.
You know what I mean? I don't even look at it. I just kind of just look at.
Also, the dentist in Santa Monica, it's a little pricey, but you got that Netflix, the overhead flat screen.
Yeah.
Boom. I was watching Tokyo Drift the whole time.
Oh, man.
I like Tokyo Drift.
You gotta get high. Because you be high as hell. You don't want to feel nothing.
Okay.
Drills and.
Get your wisdom teeth taken out. They full on knockout. Yeah, count to 10. I made it to 3. Out.
Damn.
Oh,
and then, but you wake up feeling good.
Yeah, they gave you laugh gas.
Yeah,
laugh
well, when you come out of the anesthesia from the wisdom teeth from being knocked out, people put it on YouTube. Like, people coming out of being knocked out.
Yeah.
You were delirious for a good 10 minutes.
Wow, really? Oh,
yeah,
man.
Greatest feeling in the world coming off of that. Like, oh, what was that?
Nah, that's crazy.
You got to take this to go.
Equator says, shout out to KPADCS and NS. Hey,
What's all these letters?
Coach Solomon and Napah Shadah.
Yeah.
Hey, I figured that out real quick, right? So You have a yeah, John Newsom. Yeah, John Newsom sent you. Let Solomon open up his before we do this.
Really? All right.
Yeah, he sent that to you.
Okay.
Yeah, he sent the
Check it
present
out.
to you.
Got advertising real quick.
It's a bunch of jawbreakers.
I don't think I need that right now at the moment, but all right. Okay. Oh wait.
No,
wait.
AD.
There not be any gummy candy in there.
I remember you said this on the last show. I remember you said this. So hold on. Okay. I'll wrap that. All right. Ooh. All right. Wow.
Nice.
Minerals. Okay.
Oh, you got minerals, huh?
I got minerals.
Mine's
What you got?
I got a bunch of animals.
Oh, you got nature. Okay.
Yeah, I got nature.
Nature.
Man, that's
Nature.
minerals too. That's nature. That's nature's another
Yeah,
part of it.
yeah, that's true.
Earthy.
Ah, okay. Thank you, John.
I got mushrooms because he think I'm a hippie.
Hey. Let me see your shrooms.
Got these shrooms, yo.
Hey.
Oh, you got shrooms? Okay.
Yeah. I just do the magic ones though.
Yeah, magic shrooms. No, you gotta do Rishi too. Rishi. Rishi's some good. Yes. Boy, that make you
Every
like
mushroom
this.
does something different. Every mushroom has a different effect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some of them you gotta really cook well to get stuff out.
Nah, Rishi, you boil it. And you boil it for a long time. And then when it release that power, that oils and all of that power in there, but you drink some Rishi, be like this. I know Kung Fu. Look at it. All right. So you take your time with this.
No, I'm good. It's just funny because it's like I feel like I talk a certain way right now.
We want to hear Wisdom of Solomon after this.
Oh, the Wisdom of Solomon? I guess. I mean, I was going to go. I guess the main thing was be comfortable with yourself by yourself, right? Like I think a lot of people are not comfortable being on their own. You know what I mean? And I think learn how to be comfortable with yourself by yourself. You know what I mean? Stay in the room. You know, get comfortable. Find an area that you're really comfortable with. It could be in nature. It could be a park. It could be whatever. You feel me?
It's not the dentist's office.
No, it's not the dentist's office. Not at least for me. Maybe for dentists, but you know what I mean. Shout out to them, but
shout out to the dentist.
But yeah, I
Ghostface. That's his name, Dennis.
I know those people that people are not.
There's dentist and menace. Dentist and menace.
Yeah, dentist and menace. Yeah.
Okay. But I learned that people are not comfortable with themselves normally. Sometimes, you know what I mean. In typical certain situations, not everybody. You feel me?
oh, dang.
Yo, it hit that sound. I tell you, that's why I'm fear. I fear that. But I think people got to start getting comfortable with themselves. Find some time to be alone and like really invest in yourself. You know what I mean? Get comfortable with it because I think a lot of times when you come with people and you start like trying to get close with people and everything like that, and you're not comfortable with yourself. And I feel like being alone by yourself is a good way to do it. Because, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to bring all them negative energy and negative thoughts into people. You know what I mean? Try to process yourself. You know what I mean? That's another way how to heal yourself. Because I think a lot of people get healed by, like, being real comfortable, just being alone for a little bit and, like, be used to it. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes we might feel a little depressed or whatever, but, like, try to control those emotions. You know what I mean? Try to control yourself in those moments. You know what I mean? So I guess that's like, I could say that real quickly. You know what I mean? Because I'm really struggling right now with my bottom lip. But that's that's pretty much what I had like planned before I went to the dentist. Like, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. And honestly, when I say conquer your fears, just challenge yourself. Just don't worry about things. Just go on and do it. You know what I mean? I hate dentists, but I had to do it. You know what I mean? I had to get my teeth clean because the ladies like the pearly whites. You know what I mean? So that's how I am. I'm gonna leave it at that.
All right. Let's play. That's good.
All right.
That's good.
This next song is called Gnome.
So Summer, fall, winter change into spring. Warm winds came, young and small. Grass is tall, to grains with the membrane, to the Big Bang. Hurricanes, staring waves, to thick rain. Storms to someone lit flames. Plants off a cliff hang in caves. Graves are hieroglyphs, cuneiforms. Engraved, the day is dawn, the age is bronze. Whether made from an egg or clay, we're stillborn. With head, arms, and legs from neutrons, electrons, protons. Till our ghost gone, and life goes on, and so on and so on. The light shows in the cosmos, the water and ice on our globe, the stars glow. There's pockets of dark holes. We take rockets, there are no cargo. We're just God souls, eating mushrooms near much lagoons in African huts, Cameroon. Dust from sand dunes, light your candle beneath the tan moon. Eat with hands or spoon, walk with Campbells, walk in sandals. Take a swim for your health, to find kelp, you find self. Matter of fact, while you in that habitat, find some bladder rat. It helps clean out your blood and clears up cataracts. After you adapt, find sea moss and the right tree barks to make tea broth. Take the leaves off, just leave the root, and squeeze to make beet juice. We have teeth to eat fruit, lips to sip soup. Those from the Neanderthal groups kill meat to produce chicken and goat stew. Now smile with gold tooth, then sell to us what we call soul food. Now we take old loot from old school music moguls like slow grooves, then speed it up or slow it down through Pro Tools. This is Gorilla Quartz, Jaguar Jasper, and Opal. If you don't want estrogen, stop eating tofu. I'm on testosterone with a melodic throne. I'm taking a rocket home beneath the scarlet sky, above a gothic dome. Empty roads, mountains high, where darkness combs. Stands the man rapping, his eyes sparking, holding a black microphone, reciting vibrant poems from the lights unknown. What my writing shown, the psychic's been known. I am the gnome.
Doom, doom, doom.
Fire.
Doom, 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 doom.
No forest. No poverty.
Vanilla ice cream.
Dude, that song is in my head when I'm cooking breakfast. I'm like whistling that shit when I'm cooking breakfast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to
Yo. Nah, I think it's dope. You know, you built like a whole world, you know what I mean? Like it's like it's your forest, you know what I mean, that we all traveling in, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I like you're creating this, like I've accepted where, first of all, I see where I get it from too. But like I see what your creative realm is like really inspiring, because you just built up a whole world for us, you know what I mean? And you know, for everybody in the craft room.
Thanks.
And everybody like that. So that's a dope thing, you know what I mean?
Yes, no doubt.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to that.
Oh, with that, we gotta play me and you now. Let's go to God Nature real quick. Featuring Solo Gems.
Word. I might sound a little different, yeah. I might sound a little different on there.
Then we gotta go to Chris.
Yeah. Silent. Rain and thunder, the pain I'm under. Paranoid, I keep seeing the same numbers. Even on the train that's coming. Lights in the tunnel. I'm standing at the terminal of eternal jewels.
God is love. It's neither that you just did. The same thing that created the tree created me. The same elements that created water created you. Same element that creates the wind and the rain created woman. God is everyone and everywhere.
I said it before, I'm a melody, a metaphor. I'm the L-O-V-E, comma, MC, comma, mentor, comma, Assalamu alaikum, breaking, Satan, embracing the day sun with night arms, quite calm. You see peace as we sleep, as you stare in the spheres, you hear light bombs, distorted noise, distant thunder, a sense of joy and mystic wonders. Spring is escorted into fall's courthouses in the winter season to visit summers.
The moon and the stars, the fields full of grain, the soft summer breezes and the mountain rains, it all belongs to my Father. Abba now is Shabbat Shemayim, Orion, Holy Mount Zion, snowy owls flying. I watched them closely, then slowly they morphed into Kobe Bryant. Talking, what is he saying? Then behind them I saw thousands of musicians playing instruments, intimate, actors and entertainment giants, masters of science. Get a path with their guidance. I'm in the craft when I'm writing. I am brass, I am diamonds. I wear a mask to keep them shining. I believe in man. I believe in woman.
Coach
I
Solo,
believe that we can change anything that's wrong. I believe that God gave every man and every woman the power to change, to cause effect, to treat people decently. We have the power to feed the hungry children or not to feed. We have the power to give and administer justice or non-justice. We have the power for everything.
I dissolve the Old and New Testament like it's a peppermint. These gospels open up my nostrils. The treatment is like a medicine. It secretes within my tonsils. Then I speak counsels to my apostles. Like it's heaven sent, like Jesus in the Nephilim. I'm in past and present tense. To unmask the devil Schmidt, to the upper class of presidents. Whether testosterone or estrogen.
Wait a minute, the colossal bones left evidence. Paintings of these ancient astronauts on these stones are copper tones. Solo, let's make an instrument. Chisel, now place the rocks on his phone. Then put it in his box that's unknown. The sun is hot, ozone, layer, prayer, watch. Time stops the invention of hip-hop. This is a microphone. The scenery is like a twilight zone. That's how I write poems. As I hone in my third eye combs. Then combs through ancient black civilizations and highlight thrones. Blood type Israelite to the real Christ is shown.
Do you believe in God? That is God to me. God is trees, air, women, men, children. We are made in his image. So my philosophy is if we're in his image, we must really be close to him. So man and woman must be a part of him. That is God.
Thank you for the love, yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Cap Jones, shout out to
I gotta let it play out because
high as hell.
I love that it plays out right there with that sound because it almost sounds like a sermon.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like you're in church.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I know it's not the right organ and everything, but like
the trees.
There's something about the melancholy that comes from just that beat being one chord, and then just the root is changing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much for everybody that gave me the love. You know, thank you for working on the track with me. You know what I mean? It was your track, but I came.
More.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Came through.
And I got more in the books, you know what I mean? Still, I gotta get my pen game a little bit stronger, but we getting there. It's a daily process.
Ooh.
Hey, that is sound bath. I like that. Yeah, shout out to Royal Priest. Shout out to Cap Jones in the building. Let's play Cloudy for him. And then we're gonna go to
Oh yeah, you saw the super chat.
Yes.
Cap Jones.
Cap Jones says, "Could we run Cloudy?" Yes.
Yeah.
Let's run it. Remember, Church of the Forest. I like that. Overkill. Shout out to you. OHM. And then we're gonna go to music thing, man. I'm getting.
I can finish, diminish, defeated, worthless. Alcohol urges. What's worse is I had no purpose till I got level-headed. The devil jetted. I'm by myself. I went esoteric. Featured guests on Beneath the Surface. Came to the studio, then left before Jezza heard it. He didn't even know I had about 2 or 3 verses. About the pilgrimage, then the prayer. I wish I would have said them. I held back. It wasn't my beat. Oh well. Maybe the verses will come back to me one day. Time will tell. Shout out to Master Killah. That's my ninja. His grandmother Stoop. We both rap for Jizza. We both telepathic, but he painted graphic pictures. We both wrote 2 cassette tapes. He told me I had a rhyme called Heavy Mental. I told him I had an album called No Set Date. Ideas, man. So after a while, I changed my name to Ghostface. Back then, Shabazz name was Raekwon. Ghost's name was Priest. I remember RZA as Inspector Deck, and the Rebel INS only made beats. Yeah, I remember that. The engineer name was Cappadonna. How could I remember that and I wasn't even born? I came in the game later on as XXX Extension. But how's that even possible if I'm gone? I'm still here, I'm just in greater form. What if I told you how the pen and pad in my hand was an instrument and I just play jazz, I'm in a band. The life of the party, cigarette, excellent social skills, top hat and coat, I'm just a regular man. What if I told you I sliced myself in the throat and left myself dead in the sand? And that I'm not from America, but I'm from Sudan. And I'm not suicidal cause I use the Bible. Hold up, I see the world through a moth lens. Flower buds, soft stems, all film. They pause in the wind, then they pause or walk with a friend. Acorns, where the weather stay warm. Day storms, peaceful nights, beetle lights, lightning bugs, all genotypes, silver moon, gleaming bright, lullabies, butterfly, the ring of life, mushrooms, medicinal plants, cut and prune, pluck and groom. The natural aromatics is like a brush of perfume. Pollination is part of the process of populations. The Nanzantico Nation, ungodly cases, sunrod is sacred. I'm about to replay on Spaces to Place. Unbox your favorite, kids playing and watch fox chases. The tribes of Indians been new about Mycelium. Before the rise of millenniums, Aboriginals and Abyssinian. Big slabs it was written in. My thoughts divine. I go to the pen whenever I cross the line. I do the time. I'm locked in. Behind bars, I'll give you a gem. They say my brain cells, the walls are like some sort of a jail. I'm trying to complete my sentence. Trials are being blackmailed. The courtroom is guilty.
Whoa!
Boom, boom, boom.
I got a tape with something.
Yo, we go down the line. Go down the line. That's the forest. Forest of the Happy Ever After on all platforms right now. So we're gonna call because this man, I feel like I took some shots and it wasn't.
Oh yeah.
Because I had died and some other stuff. I got some stuff going on. I'm a little.
Nah, you.
I'm feeling good though.
Yeah,
No,
it's
you're
all
great.
good.
Yeah, I'm great.
You're fine. You're fine. Just
Let's go to the music AD. We're gonna get out here a little earlier today. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring on Knowledge Born and take me off for a minute. Word. Yeah, exactly.
All right, give me a second.
Yep.
That was beautiful. Wow.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right.
We got more coming.
Time
Stay
for
with
a
me.
segment we call Song Promotions.
I'll just stay with you.
Song Promotions.
Yeah. No, you good. All right. Let's go. Oh, they see you now. Just kidding. It's time for Song Promotions. So far, we got one track submission.
So far, we got one?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But don't worry, they pour in. Everyone likes to go late.
All right.
Here we go. This first one is by DJACK DAWSON. The name of the track is called THCookies.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
this one too. It's like a sampler.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. My favorite one was the one with the low bass. It was like an 808. That one was really cool. I like that. That was a different type of sound. A lot of those are pretty cool. Some other ones kind of just seem like some generic type stuff, but a few of them caught my eye towards the beginning. Which you guys, or my ear?
For me, yeah, it's definitely a dope group of beats and everything. What was I gonna say? Oh, it enhanced like each more and more. So it's like the longer it went, the more and more beats I found that I started to like and everything like that. Not saying that it was bad, but it was dope. It was dope. You know what I mean? And not much more to say that it was good beats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. I was getting this Dr. Dre vibe from him, from that producer. So yeah, really good stuff. Nice compilation.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. My dad found them dope. I don't know if he has any other. He found them dope. Yeah, my dad found them dope. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. I think that's all we got so far.
Oh, really?
Because we're doing doing an early song promotion segment. That's about all we got. No one else has submitted anything else. Oh, shout out to Hootie, Ma'at, Ra Sirius. Appreciate you. He put another $5 on it.
Thank you to Hootie. Yes.
Yeah.
And who was the artist? I'm sorry to interrupt you. Who was the artist again? AD, what's his name?
DJACK DAWSON.
Oh, okay. DJACK DAWSON.
Yeah.
All right.
But let's see. I'm gonna hit refresh. See if anybody put something else in there. That's all we got. This might conclude the song promotion segment. Most likely, someone will submit something last minute though.
I'm making a little something. I'm trying to make a little something for y'all.
Oh, all right. Doing an early show. For sure. Oh, here it comes. Nope, never mind. That was something else. False alarm.
Yeah.
Let me hit refresh.
Yeah, my beat making skills. It's been a minute since I did that. It's like high school days.
You need a NPC.
Yeah,
You're gonna be tapping things. Oh, DJACK DAWSON is in the chat room.
Oh, peace.
Pronounced Jack. Oh, okay. The D is silent. Jack DAWSON.
Jack DAWSON.
Nice.
Okay.
Jack.
All right. I was just seeing how it was read. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
There was a D in there, so I thought, the D is solid.
No, a DJACK. Jack is like not common, but that's cool.
Yeah.
Now we know.
Jack Dawson, spelled with a D.
Shout out to Jack Dawson, man.
Yeah. Cool.
Got you.
When you were like there, when you thought somebody came in and it wasn't the person you were, I always say stuff reminds me, but people relate. Remember Chris Tucker with this skit where he's like looking for his friend to pick him up. He's like, oh, there go T, or that ain't T. The car's coming.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, it's true though.
Priest wanted me to remind y'all to check out the Patreon.
Oh yeah.
Links in the description, and you'll also notice there is a link tree that Priest has. So all the links to everything, the merchandise, the CDs for Forest of the Happy Ever After. There's other links to the SoundCloud, Patreon, is all in there. Also, a reminder, we have a new domain, which is podcraft.live. So in case you want to tell someone to check out the podcast instead of going directly to YouTube and trying to type it, just go to podcraft.live. It'll take them straight to the show.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Straight to the latest live streams. And if there's a live stream going on, it'll pop up right there that says we are now live.
Okay.
So, because people are like, how do I go to the Podcraft? How do we watch it?
Yeah.
Go to podcraft.live. I'll make a banner for it.
Yeah, because typically I got friends too that be asking me too, like they be wondering when we going live and everything.
Yeah.
Not telling them the time, it's on YouTube, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I typically always before the show, I put like a little a little thing in Instagram, and then I'll say like we're on live right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's a good way.
It's a direct address.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they can go to YouTube, type in Killah Priest. They can scroll down, and then it's right there. So it's one click away. Just making it easier. But we also wanted to buy that podcraft.live because that's a great domain. You know what I mean?
So.
We'll make a fancier website for it in the future. But as of right now, it goes directly to the stream. And that way y'all can just, type it in. And you can also send the link out.
All right.
And then check out Priest Linktree.
Oh, yeah. Check out the Linktree. AD worked hard on that.
It's all about the Linktree. Oh, of course. Also subscribe to Napah's channel. The link to that is also always in the description.
The darkest minds of the light.
Yes.
Yes, that's right, Coach Salah.
Napah, do you have a link? Do you have a link? Do you have a link tree yet?
No, I don't. I keep hearing you say link tree. I'm very intrigued.
You gotta get a link tree. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, everybody uses them.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people use them.
I'm starting to use that more than an actual website. It's like, just get a link tree.
Yeah, because it's organized.
It's free. It's everything that you want to tell people to go to is right there. It's like, boom, you can. It's all about the link tree, and it's free. It's like it's organized. It's to the point.
Yeah. I'm intrigued about the link tree.
She's in Linktree. So we of course got 2 submissions that just came through. I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, see? Yep.
I knew it was gonna happen. So we got a submission here from Cap Jones.
Shout out to Cap.
Royal Priesthood.
Yeah. All right, let's go. So Cap Jones has a track here. He says he's from the forest. And the name of the song is psilocybin. And
get out of here.
Yep. Very appropriate for this episode. And he says, this is my man Gammorad from Canada. Shout out to the whole craft and shout out to the royal priesthood.
Okay.
Here we go.
And developed the drug psilocybin from the magic mushrooms.
And we're seeing incredible sights.
psilocybin. Stay vibing with the psilocybin.
Area, far from the highways. We moved from Mexico City. There we found that rotten bagasse, as it's called, bagasso, covered with mushrooms. These mushrooms I didn't know, had never seen. They were the sacred mushrooms.
Perfect. Stay vibing with the psilocybin.
Yeah.
Then you always see where I be hiding.
Yeah.
That's fire. I like that beat a lot. I was starting to write to it in my head.
Yeah.
I like where the beat is atmospherically. Do you know what I mean? Because it did sound trippy. I like the thing in the back was like thump thump.
Yeah.
Very, very trippy, very psychedelic, very appropriately named. Great submission for this episode. I like that beat. Stay vibing with the psilocybin. And then there's so much stuff that you can just do after that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Fire.
I definitely agree with you. I was right in my head for that one. You know, I got this hanging lip is kind of killing me, but but like yo,
Through the wire.
it was yeah. All right, but yeah, it's definitely a dope beat. It was definitely fire. You know what I mean? Like it got me tripping. You know what I mean? It was haunted. It was it grabbed me. You know what I mean? I could just say that it grabbed me. And if Cat Jones is gonna write to that, I suggest that. That's definitely good for Cat Jones and anybody in the royal priesthood and everything like. Yeah, but yeah, Nepal, you can go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, just what you said and more, Solomon and AD. I'd love. Okay, Cap Jones is another one of my favorites. Everybody's your favorite, but there's so many talented people submitting. It was very ominous, and something about his music. It always makes me think about the well-known artists out there. He's going to be one day the same, most high willing. Like I kept thinking Massive Attack when they do their instrumentals. And right, did you hear it? Do you get that vibe? But really ominous, really great, very, very strong music. I was actually being carried to the spacecraft from my bed at night in my mind when I listened to that.
Okay.
So yeah, shout out to Cap Jones. That's very deep. That was one of the heavy hitters. And what is the other person he said did the track with them?
Well, he was pointing out that was actually a Gammorad track. So he submitted that on behalf of Gammorad.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that was someone else?
Right. And
okay.
the link to everyone at home is going to be in the description, so you'll be able to follow him on Bandcamp.
Gammorad. Well,
that's his homie from Canada.
Oh, okay, I can see where they have similar style. I know artists are very sensitive. They want to be unique. But I still got a lot of his vibe because I've seen Cap before do things that I've seen, some Massive Attack vibe and all different types of my favorites. So shout out to Gammorad, shout out to Cap Jones, and most importantly, shout out to the Royal Priesthood.
Yeah. And Cap has that in the chat. The link to that.
Okay.
Nice.
We all rap.
You got it right there, yep.
All right, a couple more got sent in right now. So we got DJ Aurora Borealis.
Okay.
Oh, Aurora Borealis.
With one
another
here.
one of my favorites.
Now this one, he says, was produced by Oni Dakiti.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's called Cover Girl, produced by Cover Girl, co-produced by Oni Dakiti.
That's funny.
Oh, that's nice. She's one of my favorites as well.
That's funny. Okay.
Cover girl, grant me your wish. Make me split a rap verse as fast as your lips. If you die while trying, give a shout out to your kids. A glimpse of reality, it is what it is. Cover girl, grant me your wish. Make me split a rap verse as fast as your lips. If you die while trying, give a shout out to your kids. A glimpse of reality, it is what it is. Hey yo, I am the hip hop pope. Welcome to my rap bar, don't drop the soap. I will be more than happy to call you sunshine, now you my animality. You quick to catch a heart attack quicker than your pops. Pop go the weasel, body drop, karate top. You can't rap, make a beat, novel. Your rap career is over with your little 17,393 views on YouTube. I can't believe I'm rhyming over your homo rap bar. Just to have you defeat, have a seat, kneel, bow down to greatness. In the presence of aurora borealis, drinking out the chalice. Bullseye through the malice, me my dude chillin' in Paris. Undisclosed location, briefcase.
Wow.
Cover girl, grant me a wish. Make me spit a rap verse as fast as your lips. If you die, why try and give a shout out to your kids? A glimpse of reality, it is what it is. Cover girl, grant me a wish. Make me spit a rap verse as fast as your lips. If you die, why try and give a shout out to your kids? A glimpse of reality, it is what it is. Miracle, mirror, movie, music, perimeter 3. The Pope, peace to the G.O.D.
Shots fired.
Wow. Which was it? Which was this? Second one?
Hey, but Aurora, when he do a diss track, he don't hold back. Like, I like your delivery. I like your enthusiasm on the track. Yeah, that was called Cover Girl. But I like the energy though. Yeah. Yo, that's what I'm talking. I mean, I just like the production that Aurora Borealis just did right now because he just went in, sounded good, clear, I could hear your voice right. It was cool. I think that was a great submission, Aurora Borealis. Thank you for that. I mean, even though it was a diss track, like, you know, it's all good. Like, that's what it's all about.
It's all love.
We could do that.
It's all love at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's friendly competition.
It's like a rap battle. Like, they're friends.
Yeah, it's friendly competition. So it's all good. No bad blood. You know what I mean? But I like the, you know, he came with the energy.
Yeah.
He came with the energy. And he rapped over his beats. That's really, wow. That was
Can you imagine they all start submitting diss tracks?
Yeah, that's Cover Boys beat, yeah.
Everyone just starts dissing each other on the song submissions.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be funny.
I like the war. You know, I like
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? But that's a good thing. That's actually a good thing. You know what I mean? Because Cover Boy's gonna come back with his own thing. You know what I mean? Listen, I can see this being a little thing. You feel me? But
rap battles.
That was dope. I ain't gonna lie. That was dope. Oh, Cover Girl, man. Man, what you think, Napah? You're muted.
You're muted.
To be honest, I don't know if it's because I've been talking about mushrooms. It's just I feel mellow off of it, even though it was a super diss track. I feel honored to finally get to be in the presence of, like, you know, something that may be sparked for years and years to come, like Nas and Jay-Z, Tupac and Biggie. Who knows? This might go on forever. So I thought it was good though. I love Aurora Borealis. I love Cover Boy as well. They have, I mean, as artists. So you know, who knows? I'm serious. This might last way past the release of Vedic Vape Room and all the other albums coming out. What I say is keep the beef going if it's gonna be like this, if it's gonna be artistic.
Yes,
I'm just happy it was mixed right and it sounded clear.
And DJACK, she produced the beat. She made it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shout out to DJACK.
Yeah, she's in the chat too.
That was crazy, yo.
Peace to DJACK.
Peace to Oni.
Yo, man.
Okay. And action.
All right.
Yeah. We got another submission here from. See, they all coming in now. I knew they would. Oh damn. This next one is by DJ Intense from North Carolina. Priest, are you familiar with North Carolina, Priest?
Interesting.
Oh man. Damn.
I know somebody from North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Huh.
You know that area?
I know the area.
I am back.
I know that area too. There's a lot of Walmarts there, huh?
Oh, word?
Oh yeah, they play football in there.
Yeah.
Nah, Walmart is ghetto.
Walmart is everywhere though.
All right, DJ Intense. This track is called Revolt. It is one of 7 joints with Cappadonna on his new album, The ILLAGE. What? DJ Intense.
Like the pillage.
Let's go. Featuring Cappadonna of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Youngins out here keep ending up in the same pen. They improperly gathering the right information. Hennessy shouldn't be your only form of stimulation. You gotta do better if you're trying to get the bacon. And I ain't talking about pork, I'm talking about reparations. That limelight shit like that nigga Peter Gason. These devils out here, they'll beat your face in. Dawn scramble more hard dish to bring the cake in. Niggas can't fuck with me, y'all just be hating. I was married twice, and now I'm only dating. Little bitch try to keep Dawn in the situation. I don't wanna have to put the guns in the activation. I'm motivated, more wise and civilized. I count money, take a drive by the riverside. No hard liquor, that's how my man's live or die. Used to sell crack, but I ran from the light. I do music with Ghostface, Shaheen and Triton. The Staten Island dude that's known to dress nice. Sell bars a lot, just give me the best price. You used to be my homie when we was in the hill. Now you on some sucker shit, y'all not real. You just a fake ass wanna be MC. Oh yeah, you so crack, but you not like OG. Got everybody gas like you come from the grave. But you ain't shit, nigga, you come from a stain. Half-breed, you was chillin' with the 85. Raggedy fuck, your weed not cyanide. You don't drink juice, nigga, you drink iodine. Catch a corny ass coming out the park. I bite your face off if it my dog's bark. I got a pair everything like Noah's Ark. I had a zip gun rap and a go-kart. Yeah, you and your clique, y'all ain't got no darts. I'm the king of the hill, nigga, I'm so sharp. Your father a snitch, your mother a junkie. I wish death on niggas thinking they clone me. Allahu Akbar, blow up his house in the car. Rated R superstar, do him dirty with one bar. The ILLAGE, homie, I take you to the pillage. Find out where your girl pussy at and I'ma kill it. Her wet walls are caving in whenever I drill it. Staten Island Park Hill with me ties in. Just can't believe everything that my eyes see. And I'm true to the life, I don't show no shame. That's right, me and my project got the same last name. And you a sucker for love, straight cherry head. You still walking around, but you already dead. You peep what we doing and run tell the feds. You peep what we doing and run tell the feds. You peep what we doing and run tell the feds. You like to tell the feds everything we doing. You told the feds everything about the crew. You even told the feds where we stash the money. You not a real nigga, you a crash dummy. You like to tell the feds everything we do. You told the feds everything about the crew. You even told the feds where we stash the money. You not a real nigga, you a crash dummy. Yeah, fuck all niggas, man. Niggas be snitching, telling on Dawn, talking about me behind my back.
Yeah, that was fire, yo. Damn. DJ Intense. Yo, thank you for that submission. It was an honor.
Intrigue and DJ Intrigue.
Intense.
Oh, Intense. Okay.
Do you know Intense from North Carolina?
Nah. I know DJ Intrigue.
But you know Cappadonna real well. He's
Of
been
course.
at your spot a few times. We had him here on the show. It was an honor to have Cap Jones here. Cappadonna. When's he coming back?
Yeah. Soon. Spoke to him. Spoke to Ghostface too.
Yeah, we gotta get another show with Cappadonna. Now that we have a
They'll be
better
on the show soon. They'll be on the show soon.
have a better background this time.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be something magic. Man, this is so great. I didn't hear I heard Aurora going at Coverboy. So yeah, it's on the crackling. Yeah. Oh man. Yo, listen, as long as we keep it love and amongst the craft, you know what I mean, and everybody's at peace at the end of the day. Remember, this is recreation, and this is something to grow. If you're not growing and you staying in one spot, then you're defeating the purpose. I almost think I could do ASMR right now.
Yeah.
You turn my whole world around. Oh my goodness. We didn't kill you. That was a slapper. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
We can't hear you, Paul.
No, you're right. I just want to say, y'all, I saw myself I'm looking at something. It looks like I'm laid back and knocked out. You know how people say I'm asleep? Because when I'm like this, look, it looks like I'm asleep. And then I was like this.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm not asleep. I'm looking at my phone sideways. So I just want to put that out there. Anyway, because I just saw myself and it looked crazy. I was like, go ahead, priest. I feel the breathe. No.
No need to explain yourself.
Thank you. Coach Solomon, you are out of this world. Just like you're the fruit.
Thank you.
See the fruit, you see the tree, you see the tree, you see the fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyway, I jumped in because I just was panicking because I saw myself.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Shout out to Uncle Cap, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Shout out to, I got a bunch of uncles that, you know what I mean? It's crazy. But, you know, shout out to Uncle Cap, you know, that was a good beat, you know what I mean? And people would be snitching, you know? It's crazy. Shout out snitching.
That's right.
Yeah. All right.
Snitch.
Stops. No, I want to say yes. What they said. Stops. Look, I don't know about the code, but I thought this song was really exciting. It was really like, I love the music. I love the vibe. It's really OG vibe. Am I allowed to say that? OG vibe?
Oh yeah. Come on.
It's all good.
Okay. Yeah. So yes, very good music. Awesome.
Yeah. All right, we got a couple more submissions here from Cap Jones.
Hey,
you ready?
Oh, yay. Okay, this is the real Cap Jones, not like he's not representing somebody.
Yeah, this is real Cap Jones. Mm-hmm. He says it's from the 90s. The name of the song is called Sean Kemp. He says this is on
basketball player.
He said this is on that 90s battle demo.
Supersonics.
I think Sean Kemp went to U of A for college, didn't he?
Man, like Jordan right there.
Oh yeah.
Everybody freeze, put your hands up, reach to the sky and praise God. The essence of life is in your heart. The trials and tribulations all a part of the mountain that we gotta climb to rid earth of these soulless motherfuckers only out to control the populace. Cap is Superman floating on Metropolis like Sean Kemp catching an alley from GP. In my lane, you best to run when y'all see me. Cap totes TRUE. R-A-P to the L-Y, R-I-C-S, yes, the best, check my pedigree, and fuck you and your fake L-I-F-E, I brandish carbines if shit gets mean, hungry as fuck, believe my dinner plate stay clean, up and at 'em tracking bombs that'll bring the devil to a knee, praying for mercy from the one true G-O-D, pussy rappers out for clout, need to retreat, or catch a beat down, worse than Tyson did Mike Spinks, my pen, I'll run this motherfucker straight out of ink, don't blink, or end up bloodied up in front of a sink, leave you wondering what the fuck happened, I'm on the brink of collapse, I lapsed, and got back on the drink, you bitches are done for, I'm sick of clowning, laughing in the background, raw as fuck, I'm bringing back the smackdown, this ain't a game, son, I'm playing for keeps, on a mission, I'ma keep the whole shit real brief, you think the money can save you, well we'll see, when you're at the bottom of a lake, trying to breathe, this shit is hotter than the Gobi, y'all don't even know me, but I'm guaranteed to stand strong like a poetry, my flow be on and off beat, hard to pin down, an extension of the dimension that I live in now, I go against the grain, maintain order, more of a spiritual cleansing than a slaughter, I swear to the Lord, if I get my hands up on these fluorescent bastards, they all die tragic, stomped flat, face down in the casket, spit and toss his mixtape in right after I autograph it, half man, half dead, all savage, Cap is underground, ain't a damn thing about me lavish, y'all in designer shit that I wouldn't wipe my ass with, I'm ready for war, y'all in the beauty pageant, straight bitch made, cloned ass rappers, singing the same song, just a bunch of actors, get the fuck out.
What it is. Cap Jones.
I like it.
What year he did this?
I mean,
like the
it says
references.
it's from
Mike
the
Tyson.
90s.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it said Mike Tyson and like Sphinx. There's Sphinx, the old school references. Oh,
I like that flow. I like that slow rap, just talking shit style. That's dope. I like it. What you think?
Cap Jones, you know. You know what I mean? Roy Priesthood. Shout out to the Roy Priesthood. Shout out to Cap Jones. You know what I mean? Dope. You know, he gave me a little Sean Kemp, you know, highlights. You know what I mean? I didn't grow up watching Sean Kemp. You know what I mean? I didn't catch Sean Kemp until I didn't really catch him, man, to be honest, when I started watching basketball. But yeah, gave me some highlights to watch too. You know what I mean? I like watching highlights. Do some hard rap, you know what I mean? So shout out to Cap Jones.
Put up the prayer.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I was talking. I thought I was muted. Wow, that was another Cap Jones that I liked hearing that side of Cap Jones. It really shows that he has such a broad spectrum of abilities as far as his rap expression goes. It was very hardcore. It reminded me of like you know, that raw rap, that raw, I will come and take your whole family out and, you know, eat a ice cream sandwich while I do it, you know, stuff like that. I'm not good at it, so I'm sorry that sounded corny. But
it was dope.
That was good, and the beat was really good, like as usual. Great production, and if that's from '91, I don't know. Is it me or did his style is no longer like that, but he's like, don't sleep on me. I do have this in my repertoire, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I liked it. It's not really my type of rap, but it had like that I will get you, don't you dare. Like you, Priest, I heard some songs I was like,
tough and rugged.
Yeah, rugged and raw.
Talking about some
rough, rugged and raw.
rugged coochie lips. What? I was like, oh my. Clutching my pearls.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, that was one of your lyrics, I think, something like that. So yeah, I see
Fourth
it.
chamber.
I love it. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. I appreciate.
Like ass cheeks. Rag.
Yeah, there you go. I appreciate the broad spectrum of talent in one artist. So peace.
Yeah, he said the beat was also done by Gammorad.
Oh wow.
Which we heard earlier. And this next track he submitted is also done with the beat by Gammorad, but this is with Cap Jones on top of it.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's see. This one is called it's called Blank Stares. Here we go.
It's all in colors.
Drums. Cup coffee type shit.
Dead legs, head high, war cry. Paranoid landlocked, drop stock supply. No food, no jobs, iPhones, iPods, non-stop onslaught, distracting all thought. Are we the zombies feeding on the headlines, digesting news feeds, brooding in times? The universe, a presentation of our insides, protons and nanotech fused to a hive mind. We don't think for ourselves anymore since the algorithm wiped the entire data store. It wasn't on the roadmap, the plans to eliminate every threat to the state and incarcerate the many of you who do question the mainstream. You'll speak no truth, only screams. You got it? The meaning of life, only in dreams, and when you awake, you're right back in the Ponzi scheme. To vote red or to vote blue, see, that is the question that I could give a fuck about addressing. When elder statesmen and princes need arresting, and all we give a fuck about is what the press thinks. Shiny new things, billionaire gains, athletes dropping from all these chest pains. Can't protest, but it's all the same. Just vacuum pack your favorite snacks for the train. Quarterly quarantines for the unclean. Digital IDs, checkpoints, and health screens. Empty streets, backroom alchemy. Blank stares from broken windows and balconies. Nobody says hello when you pass them in the bread line. Just a head nod, maybe a hand sign. Kids brought up in this black screen. Whoa, no buttons, no awareness. awareness of friend or foe. No skill set or foundation upon which to grow. All they know is point and click, how hollow.
I like it. Yo, I'm feeling this Gammorad producer, man. That's a great beat. It's unique and it goes really well with Cap Jones. That's a really good producer for Cap. Fire, and y'all make sure you check it out on Bandcamp. It just looks like you could download that, put that in your iTunes, whatever you got. That's dope. I like it. What y'all think?
Give me 3 bombs.
3 bombs.
Yeah, give me 3 bombs. That was
damn.
Dope. That was fire. That was fire. Definitely. It's Cat Jones. I'm not gonna say nothing about that. But great lyricist. You know what I mean? Words hit every time. And the beat is Gammorad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell they go way back. I could tell they go way back.
Dude,
you know what I mean? The beat,
all the beats. Yeah.
the beat and the communication they have together on, you know, him as a lyricist and Gammorad as a beat maker. Very dope engineer. Definitely dope engineer. But
yeah.
You gotta throw the bonds to that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with something. Amazing. Just everything I said before. And yes, you're right, AD. This Gammorad or Gammorad?
Gammorad.
Gammorad, wow. Is this the first, obviously from what you're saying, this is the first time he's his work has been featured on the submissions, right?
For today, I believe so.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You never know.
He may have submitted before and I don't remember, but
yeah. I love the collaboration. Solomon's right. Can I ask, I'd like to ask for like 2 or 3 bombs as well, if we're doing all that.
We're taking bomb orders.
Yeah.
Oh, your bombs.
I'd like 2.5 bombs, please.
Yeah. With that. Yeah. The question.
You gotta change it up.
Yo, the line was when zombies coming for your headlines. That's dope. That was dope. Zombies for your headline. See, that's a play on words right there. I love that. I love that. That was dope. And I was born in the building. I see you. Kemp Jones. You saw Kemp in the building. Word. Yeah, that was fire. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Word.
Yes, sir. And it looks like this concludes the song promotion segment. Thank you to everybody out there who submitted. The links to all of these submissions are going to be in the description about an hour after the show's over. And if you want to submit for the next episode, go to killahpriest.tv/song promo.
There you go. I want to thank everybody who came to the Podcraft tonight. It was dope. We talked about Mycelium. And everybody who's invested into the forest. Oh, man, forest, a happy ever after. We talked about mushrooms, trees, the connection with trees. Solomon came in late. Shout out to Coach Solomon.
Peace.
Shout out to Napah was dropping it. And we're going to go deeper. We're going to do more Patreons. We're going to go deeper into it. So make sure y'all hook up to the Patreon. It's going to be crazy. Tonight we still celebrating the album. You know what I mean? It's 2 days. We got some good stuff. We got some green tea. I don't know what happened. We just having a good time. Shout out to AD, everybody and all the moderators, the orators, the oracle, the architects. Yeah, that's right. The architects that's in the building. We're doing it up, man, and keep it positive. So with that, you want to say anything? No, Napah? Same thing.
I just want to say thank you, Killah Priest. Shout out to the family. Go get Forest of the Happy Ever After. It's amazing. And I want to say thank you, AD. Thank you, Coach Solomon. Thank you to the Podcraft, the architects, like you said. It's this is always, for me, I get a natural high off of just the vibration here. Hey. And the music, come on. The music is killing. It's just like, it's killing all the negativity and it's building up the positive nature. So yeah, thank you. Shout out to the darkest minds of the light. Mwah. I love you.
And remember, everyone out there, hooker lips. I mean, hot lips. This show was dedicated to hot lip plants.
Not hooker lips, it's the hot lip. We're going to rename it the hot lip.
I came in late.
Shout out to Solomon's dentist.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to my dentist. You know what I mean? Shout out for the pearly whites. You know, I feel
pearly
good.
Whites.
You know, it's funny. It's kind of wearing off now, so I feel good now.
Hey, yeah, I can see.
But yeah. But yo, shout out to the dentist. Yo, get your teeth checked. Get your health checked. It's very important to check your health. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to say that to the camera because a lot of y'all y'all got to watch yourselves. You feel me?
No, that's real, Solomon. That's real. Remember, excuse me, Priest. Remember Kevin Samuels and my friend Esoteric. They thought, okay, I'm working out, I'm healthy. Shout out to both of those beautiful brothers who transitioned, but get yourself checked out. Don't be scared to go to the doctor. Mm-hmm. Okay, Priest, I'm sorry I cut you off.
It's all right.
It's all good.
All right, y'all.
Oh.
All right, y'all. Peace and love and light to everybody, man. We out of here. Dear colony,
I am gone and do not follow me. I left no pheromones. I'm on a mission of my own. Where I'm going is alone. Give the queen my regards. What I seen last week was so hard, she left my heart permanently scarred. During 007 hours during the Operation Termite Mound, I was left there bound. There was no food or larvae around. Our battalion searched the whole grounds. I was sent there with our liberators and corporals for some detainees on some classification of some other insects. Unknown, if they detest, we made arrests. That same night, the platoon had to find rest, so we slept inside of abandoned trapdoor spider nest. The very next morning, who came in swarming with some trapjaws trying to fight our sect. The combat resulted in a few more deaths, but we sung our mantra. We are ants. We are ants. And the plants we must protect. During the daylight, we gorged on millions of parasites, cut in pieces so many bodies of mosquitoes larvae. We are the original army of the safari. We eat fly maggots, bed bug eggs, cockroach eggs. You should watch them, they crack like tacos on a tray. Our strong mandibles can crack bones and tear through flesh of insects and chew through tissue of any animal. We're the smallest but the strongest of the botanical. We are ants. We are ants. Stare at the word giants and you'll see our name. During our march, we carry rocks, we carry leaves, we carry grains. Our body is armor. In our sector, we forge nectar. We'll give our lives to protect our base. Even if bears want our honey, ask the wood ass, we'll spray phoric acid in your face. And it's not difficult when we get to the edge of a lake. We connect at the head, we connect at the legs. And others climb on top of us. They connect at the head, they connect at the legs. Over and over, connect at the head, connect at the legs. Patches of ants going over the waves. Now I'm at the end of my days, so I'm writing this page. As my heart beats slower and the time comes nearer, I'm also telling my story to a ladybug and a caterpillar. The ant slowly turned towards the caterpillar and started to cry and said, though I had many blessings, only one I was denied. The caterpillar asked, what was that, old ant? The ant said, before I die, I wanted to stare eye to eye and talk to a butterfly.